Welcome to another episode of Loose Talk.
Yeah.
My name is Osagie Alonge.
My name is Ayomide Tayo.
Okay, you guys want me to introduce myself again?
With a beg.
Everybody knows the third cast now.
I'm not even going to beg you to introduce
The
yourself.
Bible
No, you have to. If you don't beg, I won't
The Bible
introduce
said
myself.
3 wise men. Imagine if the third guy not saying name. They go just say.
What's the name? What's the name?
He's
of the
talking.
time?
Now he dropped the frankincense.
What's the name?
Mr. Frankincense.
Sam. You just know the gift and in drop.
Yeah.
And everybody knows the gift that I drop.
Pause.
So there's no need.
Pause.
I'm going to
Too
beg
much
you.
brain
I'm not
eggs.
even begging you to say your name. Just put your lips on the mic.
I don't like the way you say. Don't say it like that. If you say it like that, I'll never do
Steve,
it.
I put it to your masculinity is fragile.
Yes.
It's fine.
It's fine.
It's fine.
You're not an involved
Your
man.
masculinity is fine. Fine and fragile. That's the name of this episode. Fragile and fine.
Nana, please, you've heard. Don't disturb me.
What's good? How's your week, guys?
My week was good. It
Work
was
won't
chill.
kill me. I don't start.
Too
Work
many
won't kill-
meetings.
work won't kill me.
Everybody all the book meeting. They
Now
all
because
talk.
you be boss
Booked
now.
and busy.
But
I'm
when they drop
busy.
the money, now when we drop invoice, we don't go hear feedback again.
That's in the pain.
Bro,
People just come and
I
just
get
talk,
one
talk,
invoice
talk,
to you,
talk.
they mad. You say that in the pen.
I'm sorry. I'm sorry.
I look at my Zoho. It's the only
It's true. It's true.
outdated.
Oh, that's all it is.
outstanding.
It's because we've not kicked up the.
So the
we've not
money,
kicked up.
the money is coming in tomorrow. I have to crack it.
Definitely.
That's
Zoho.
true. That's true.
The only
That's
outstanding
true.
invoice now with Steve.
I'm
Don't
not,
worry,
I'm
I'm
not
not-
surprised.
Say-
I'm
say-
not
say-
surprised by
We'll
that.
run
news.
now,
You're
bro.
not surprised.
Now, wait till people they do me and I do you
See,
now.
last year.
The Ministry of
hospital-
Better.
Bro, but how far now?
hospital-
When I go
hospital.
drop that banner?
We'll go down.
He's in the pipeline. Governor
Hot people. Now some people they do me too now. You know how many voice
Hurt people.
That's so now.
That's
All
all.
right, I want to give a big shout out to Gochi. We're actually recording from her place.
Yeah.
Yeah, and she is surrounded by so many churches. House on the Rock.
Shout out
Some
to.
other.
Don't disclose our location. Her location is not safe.
Yeah, that's what a lot of people have done, and they've been robbed.
Yes.
The only
that's
good
true.
part is that this is not in real time.
Mm.
You understand? Those guys now real time, then they put those things out.
Yeah, that's true.
What's
That's
the
true.
name of
That's
that?
true.
PNB Rock.
But
real
they should not
time.
even know that.
Rest in
They
peace,
should not
AK.
know where she stays or something.
Yeah, but because I see House on the Rock, places.
House on the Rock plenty now.
now.
There are many rocks in Lagos.
That's
now.
true.
No,
Sure.
same House on the Rock, but you want to go. Na census you they do where they go.
It depends. Like someone like me, when CIA trained guy, once you mention I'm like that,
Only
I know how to-
police.
You know understand? You know
Understand,
the
alright.
vibe now.
I
How you
know
bring
the
this
vibe. I know the
vibe?
vibe.
If na FBI you want talk. No, they talk CIA.
Yeah.
I beg pick up all this. I beg something called echelon. Bro, they go register for their side. They will come in
I dey watch Snowfall. See how you know they play.
I dey fear.
See how you go miss. They don't go know where you did.
I beg. Wait, still, if you are listening to that part, please, anything, cut that side out.
No cut that CIA part. Oh. I know. I
beg,
make people
I
fear
Don't
me.
talk am twice now.
But now what's I be
Bro,
now?
now-
Third
voice,
one,
my
I they
voice.
send the trigger to them.
Okay.
See, I go snitch on
I
you
will stop
sharply.
at 2. I go stop at 2. I'm not gonna mention them again.
You don't know that at some point, if you said like the Allah, if you said Obama, there are some keywords
Yeah, the
like
keywords.
that. If they register,
One drug, you just
Yeah,
don't
it's
move on,
true. It's
bro.
true. It's
I
true.
You know,
beg.
as in that
That's why those niggas don't send emails. They just keep it on draft.
draft. That's what they do now.
That's
That
what they
year.
do. How do I know this? Because I'm trained.
See,
It's someone I
I'm
don't mention them
Guy, I've
again.
watched this thing.
Naija-
You know how many-
It's a nigga
you know how
don't
many-
mention
you know how many shows I've
Naija
watched.
It's someone I don't
Naija
mention
Delta
them.
Avengers.
If you annoy me now, I will mention them the third time again.
Bro, I've watched this thing on how many shows?
But that's the one they want you to know.
That's the one I want you to know. I can give you the more like deeper, more like delicate information if you want to.
I beg you, Nemo.
But it will be dangerous for you
don't
once
go
you know.
fast.
See, the way they say Buhari no go fight for me. He say, "Hey, look, I beg in the name of God."
See, as very day, he has his feet crossed, and he's just like, I'm
So
done.
when we were talking about you guys were talking about military that Gen Zs and young people don't know what the military era
Yeah.
was.
Well,
Like,
okay, when it
The
was
brutality.
now politics,
no,
what's
our politics WhatsApp group. You guys were saying that people just talk about military era on Twitter and they don't understand what happened during that time. I'm like, even Buhari will be looking at this whole thing. I'm like, Buhari will miss it
You say,
Yeah.
because there's some things you would love to do.
Twitter number one.
You can go and look and say, 1986.
Just-
I wouldn't have gone through this nonsense.
Should I just murk
Do you know-
Just mug these
Do you
niggas.
know what Buhari used to do? You go fuck up. Buhari will find one reason for you to go to prison. They'll not backdate it.
Yes,
They
now.
did it. And there was no house.
That's
of
how.
assembly.
That is.
They just gather all the Supreme Military Council.
Was it not how he came on when his elder brother died?
Yes, now.
really?
Yes, now.
now.
Bartholomew. Oh.
They backdated the.
They backdated his crime.
cocaine
They caught
business.
them drug. You know, Buhari had this hard stance
Hard
against
stance,
drug
yeah.
dealers. You know, so they arrested them.
Cough.
They arrested.
allowed.
They arrested them before they made the decree.
They put it in law.
They put it in law.
Then
They
they backdated that shit.
that shit.
Do you know how
They
gang-
backdated the law or
They backdated
the crime?
The law.
No,
The law. They
forwarded
backdated the
crime.
law.
No, they backdated the
I
law.
think something.
No, they used to do it. So imagine if you did it in January, they'll not backdate it to December. That that law comes into effect December of the previous year. So that January did not catch
You
you.
don't catch you.
So you could not run.
That's true. They backdated the
That is
law.
wild.
Yeah.
This is
So
a man
that
out there
they
to
catch
kidnap another man in UK, put him inside
put that for
wooden box,
container.
bring and come back. And now he just they look around and say,
Yeah, look, you know,
small
look,
toll gate,
say,
you just show now.
small Twitter when I bound and they talk and small
they
sass,
shake.
sass and
Small
sass.
sass.
I actually
You people
believe
watch.
he didn't. I actually believe the way he's been presented, those things are like on a very, like it's more serious than what it actually is.
Yes, and apart from that, you see the way Buhari talks about Nigerians. He talks about us.
He
as-
almost detests now.
Yeah,
Yes,
he
he
detests,
detests.
like he talks
Yes.
about Nigeria as if like these people have it good. These people are
Yeah,
spoiled.
that's
Yes.
false.
That's the way he talks about Nigeria. Like
That's why he says go to the farm.
yeah, it's like
Go
he
to the
talks.
farm.
Yeah,
Lazy.
you are lazy
Lazy
Nigerian. Like he
Look
talks
in the
about
report.
yeah.
How many farmers
How
do we
many
have?
farmers do we have? You just look at
But
him.
look at
don't have enough
Instagram now, you see
farmers.
all of the skits.
That's the vex am. See, they say what? They say
If
people are
most of you go
police.
and- but
look,
really-
look at that video of when Sonlu went to present
Nah.
the NSAS thing to him. He
Now
was just
photo.
laughing.
But
He
it
was
wasn't
like,
a photo. They could not
what are
even
these,
give it
what are
in
these
docs.
niggas saying?
They could not give it to him in docs. Now photo.
You guys, you can't
You guys
see.
see
I'm
him.
not sure you can read. You
I
guys,
don't
see
think
him. He
people
has to be pictorial. It can't be
It's not his own
editorial.
words than Trump, because Trump now bullet points. His own was photo. Show me let me know.
Nah, man.
Thank God, it's almost May 29. Abi.
May 29.
We're
Never
good.
again.
Never
Never,
again.
hashtag never again.
Never again.
You said never again.
But really, is it never again?
Is it never again?
So the thing. So
we just never again with every
So the
new
thing.
set of-
So my main problem with Buhari is that I'm not sure he's even. Maybe they no come pick me up, but I'm CIA trained, so nobody can touch me.
Bro, that's the third time. Phil.
I beg you.
So my problem with Buhari is that I just feel he's clueless. Like he doesn't understand. Like, have you ever seen this man speak of? Have you ever sat down and listened to Buhari talk about like the economy, about like a deep dive and that he? Have you ever seen Buhari talk and he displays like the real understanding of
in-depth knowledge.
in-depth knowledge of what we need to do as a country?
No.
No, this man is a military man that had a 100 cow in 1986 and still has the 100 cow in 2023, right? Like he has not shown value apart from killing and military. Like what value has Buhari shown as a human apart from that he led the military, which is a big deal. But
Yeah.
that is the only thing he knows how to do.
Yeah.
And Tinubu has shown us like Tinubu is that guy. Atiku has grown as Atiku has a dynasty. He has businesses. He has you don't understand. You understand?
yeah.
Peter Obi has shown some sort of competence in
Yeah.
running businesses.
Businesses.
Like what has Buhari shown us? Nothing.
Yeah.
So
Yeah,
that's
I mean,
my point. That's my main issue about him. It's not the intent. That's why if you see him talk about him as a president, it's always about traditional models. How many roads have you built? How many infrastructure?
Yes.
That is the only thing you
Agriculture.
understand.
Agriculture.
Yes, that's
Because
the only
we-
thing you
we have farm
understand.
produce we can
Thank
sell.
you.
Yes.
That's the only thing you understand. Those traditional model of doing
Yeah.
things. He doesn't
You
understand.
don't know
this new way.
fintech, man. You don't understand
What's he
fintech.
thinking? You don't understand. So that's my main problem with him. You know, but from these three people that are the three main candidates, and that's Tinubu, even our presidential elect, you hear them. I remember watching his speech and hearing Tinubu talk about a project that Mobile was doing, right?
Yeah.
And it gave me hope because to still know that he was following up with
Who's that?
developments in the oil
President-elect.
industry.
President-elect.
President-elect
Oh, the
Tinubu.
president, I mean, come on.
Yeah,
What are the laws?
exactly, that's what I'm saying.
What
So
was
you
Mobi? He was
exactly.
a
So you
secretary
see
now.
that this person has value.
He worked at Mobile, Abi. What are the laws? Come on.
Lloyd Mobi. So you understand that
I
this
just
is
see my mom
somebody.
say that's our guy. I hope you know
Who
your
Yeah,
deserves the
this-
Medal of Freedom is my
Yeah,
account.
this is somebody who has delivered value in some sort of way. Like he's competent. You know, he understands what's
Yeah.
happening. So my
Buhari
problem is,
don't deliver cars
but
for you.
Sibanjo has given us. You see Sibanjo talk. You know that this guy knows what he's talking about.
Yeah.
Economy, about tech,
Yeah.
about how he influences people.
Yeah.
I've never heard shit from Buhari. Never. You know. So that's why I say never again. You know.
How's the week, though?
No, it's normal.
But you
normal.
don't ask us before now.
Normal
No,
Nigerian
you
week.
didn't answer. Now.
I
You
said
didn't
work
tell
won't kill me.
me.
This one say he's booked and
But
busy.
work
You
won't kill me.
said
So ambiguous now. What do you mean work won't kill you?
work won't kill me.
We
This
dropped
one
the-
say
we
But what's it be work won't
Excuse
kill
me,
you? Work
excuse me.
different, though.
We dropped the
Work
best
while,
album that's
office
going to
work.
come out of this year in
really keep
Nigeria.
quiet.
Shout out to
Okay, that's true. So Ayo has been busy.
Ayo,
Ayo,
congratulations on the release of Timeless.
Thank you very much.
Ayo, you
Thank you
go.
very
You're
much.
supposed to take us out today now because for a successful
The way
project,
it
it's
works
been
is that,
successful.
the way it works is that we run a unitary government. So when our president comes in of 30 BG, he will come, the funds will come day.
Where
I
in
don't
there
know
now?
the president now.
In
Now
day.
you
I
I
don't
know.
know tell you, but in day.
Now you I know now.
Why you behave like a typical Nigerian?
Did you see his tweet? He said, "Oh yeah, everybody deliver your unit."
So everybody deliver their unit.
So you don't deliver your
I don't
units.
deliver your
But you know
straight
if
up.
From bar, if you play Sheyi vibes, if you play Sheyi
For the
vibes,
next 1 month.
all the proper shop, timeless.
Oh, you don't deliver. You don't deliver
All
the
the
unit.
Aboki, all of them don't they wear Davido t-shirts.
Yeah, timeless. Our
Timeless.
boys don't deliver. Timeless.
Over
Yeah.
deliver.
I bet them deliver. Sharp,
Davido
sharp.
is Igbo now.
Yeah, it is.
His mom is Igbo.
It's
His wife
true.
is Igbo. Waiting
It's true.
again.
That's
Waiting
true.
what
That's
again.
true.
Waiting I want again.
He actually really confirmed that he got married. I liked
he
it.
got
I like the
married.
rollout too, Sha. The interviews.
Like
yeah.
it's one of the biggest rollouts I've seen.
Yeah, very, very,
You know,
very
every other
strong.
rollout has been big. Like, you know, when Burna Boy does his rollout, it's huge, right? From the
Yeah,
international
but not
space. But
the only. Sorry to cut
Yeah.
it short. The rollout has been Lagos centric. I'm looking for other. I'm looking for the
Of
international
course.
rollout, the African rollout,
Oh
and the
yeah,
national
I think
rollout.
he was just conscious of like he wants to start from here because this place is.
Yeah, this is
Davido has always
this is
been-
the hub. Yeah.
Out of all the
Yeah.
big
This is the
things,
hub.
he's
That's why he
he's
ran.
always the one
This
that
man
always-
abandoned the record deal and came back and said,
Back to basics.
I've lost touch. Oh.
Yeah, back to
Techno, Fallout.
I think why this rollout has been quite interesting for me is he's also involved in it. You know, there's some rollouts like a Burna rollout now. You don't see him involved in the rollout, but he's attending the interviews. He's done a lot of interviews beforehand. The
Yeah.
CNN interview, the Beat FM interview. They changed their name. You know, like they really integrated with like all the aggregator platforms. We Talk Sound. Everything was just Davido. You know,
I mean, all of Talk Sound, but that's another conversation another day. But I really love what you do.
Yeah, definitely. I commend rollout, and it's also very expensive. You can tell they spent.
Coincidentally, in a week where the conversation was about how much does it take to break an
Blow.
artist.
You don't.
Yeah.
You don't
Yeah.
You don't want
bro,
to know.
bro, you don't want to know how much it is now. There's no, I'm talented. No, go and sit down.
Yeah.
What is your bag? There's
Yeah.
nobody has time for that shit.
The TikTok budget is more than the radio
An
budget.
alleged Yahoo boy got into a conversation with me in first
Wait, the
stack.
guy can say alleged Yahoo boy, but you just be calling CIA name anyhow.
And because in there now.
But I don't know whether the boy na Yahoo boy, but it's an alleged. That's what the street alleged saying a Yahoo boy.
Now Yahoo boy.
You should
No,
stop
I
saying-
don't. I can't say
you
now.
can't
Be
say that.
EFCC. Waiting concern me concerning
So
the
waiting the guy-
Now waiting streets the talk. It was speaking my brain
He does
on
business.
how
To London.
say
money.
he won't sign artists. So I first ask and say, bro, how much you
How
get?
much you get?
How much you get for this thing? Say 50 million. I say, oh more.
That one is-
I say, bro, come more buy cars. Make a buy cars
Make
for
you buy
America.
cars, they ship.
Make a ship and
50
come so
million
that
for buy
you go buy and good like
many?
May I
good
break it down for? Let me even break it down.
12 cars. You
Like
get
Lexus,
yeah,
and all
Lexus,
those
all those
Lexus.
Lexus.
50
Highlander.
mil.
Yeah, more
10
just
million has
do
gone
am.
to video to shoot.
I tell her, I say, bro,
Not
I
to
tell her,
even
I say,
promote
more
video.
just bros. I say, he say, that's very expensive. I say, bros, you no get money. Make we buy car. I beg.
Do you
Make,
understand? Just
I
buy
say, I
those
tell them,
Lexus.
I say, bro, more buy car.
Bro,
We'll connect you with boys.
Make 500,
Exactly.
600,000
On top of the
Yeah.
exactly, say 50
Yeah.
million. I almost laughed him off.
That one is even okay. My guy who works in the bank, my childhood friend, right, just called me out of the blue. Osagie, I know you do entertainment and stuff. I really want to sign an artist and etc. I'm like, okay, all right. Say how much you have? Say they have 7 million. I said, bro, go and put that money in fixed investments. You're a banker now.
7
Just
million.
Just put it as fixed. But sorry, change like in dollars.
Okay.
Just do fixed.
Do you
in
know how
dollars.
crazy-
Go and do Stanbic. What's that one?
BTC,
That used to
yeah.
go- Remember that thing used to be
Money
18,
markets.
18% one
Yeah.
time.
You
know how crazy
That's to be like 1.5 now.
Oh man, no,
Shout out to Shari.
Since crypto came into my life, I don't know money markets again.
That thing used to be 18%.
Yeah, it used to be 18%. I remember.
Anyway, do you understand? I said, I just
Yeah.
told him to go and do that. Come on, man.
Bro, Osagie, you know how mad it is in music industry now? People bill you, as per Nigerians, oh,
Yeah.
they bill you in dollars now. They don't even have time.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Nobody
yeah.
does now.
Nobody
That's,
has time.
bro,
Yeah.
that is the level.
Oh,
they're playing
I
now.
almost laughed the guy, but I didn't want him to feel embarrassed. Like, say 50 million. I'm like, bro.
50 million. 10 don't go for music video.
I said 50. I say 50 million are just for the artist. You never release song. Oh.
You never release
50
song.
million is to rent the house for the artist, give him a nice car to roll about,
Build studio.
Daily,
in-house
monthly
studio.
allowance.
and monthly allowance and stuff like just make him come. That's the 50 million. You never release song. You never go pay radio station. You never go do
TikTok.
payola. You never do TikTok. You never do.
Never go farm.
You did Chris.
They mad.
Agro.
So
What is
hopefully-
it? Afro.
Agro.
Hopefully the guy agrees to buy car. Now that one I go favor me because this artist own. I don't know how they do him again.
I know the funny thing.
Now that cow-
I know the funny
I
thing.
never go pay no.
You know the funny thing? If you drop 100 million on an artist, no go blow.
Yeah. I mean, we're seeing it happen now.
That's
Yeah,
happened.
we've seen it happen.
million
But
dollars.
shout out to the rollouts.
Yeah.
Davido.
Shout out to, I mean, it's a good comeback story as well.
Yeah.
I'm also, surprised that during that whole period, he actually recorded records. I didn't know he was recording.
He said he had an album ready
He had an
before
album
the
ready
incident.
before that whole issue.
And I think that's my major.
So some of those songs still made it on this.
But that's
song.
my major problem with
Sounds
the
a
album
bit
anyway.
dated, Abi.
That's my major problem with it.
Like, sounds-
Not dated. You said you had an album ready before then. Events happened in your life that made you change the album.
And you don't feel.
And there's no the events. There's nothing that connects. It's not on the album. You understand me? That's my major problem with the album.
Yeah.
It's also. I want to go back to Chris Brown, right? Chris Brown, Usher. So one of the biggest difference in Usher and Chris Brown is the classic album, right?
Yeah.
Which is Confessions, right?
Yeah.
The reason Confession was that big was because he addressed a
problem.
A lot of
An
people
issue.
didn't know it wasn't Usher's life, but people thought it was.
Yeah, they,
alright?
they played smart.
They played smart because
Yeah.
then he was in a popular he was in a
Chilli.
public
Yeah,
relationship with Chili that didn't work. So people kind of related it and felt.
Whose life was it? Was it JD's life?
And he said JD gave him the consent. I don't know if it was JD's life, but JD was the one that brought the consent,
Shout
right?
out to JD.
So my problem with Chris was after the Rihanna thing
whole
happened,
thing.
2008, we didn't see the growth in that growth, right? I kind of looked past it and said, you know what, he's still a young guy, he's still in that
What was the album after that whole thing? I Can Transform You.
Fame. That's his Grammy album.
Wait,
okay,
Transform You.
yeah,
No,
I
no,
can
the
transform you.
Transform You.
I Can Transform You
No,
album.
that's I Can Transform You is the one. That's not the Fame.
Okay, so it's
that's
after
2010.
Fame. Which one is the Fame album?
That's
What's the hit?
2011. Please
What's
don't
the hit?
judge me. Stuff like
Oh,
that.
okay,
Yeah,
okay.
the blonde era.
Which ones that had juices?
That's Fame.
That's the Juices album.
That's Fame,
Juices
right?
was a comeback record.
It's a
now.
comeback record. It was really good.
But I thought
but
that
it
addressed
wasn't
your
wet.
issue now.
It didn't address anything.
So it
Light. He addressed it
Yeah,
light.
addressed it lightly.
Light.
What Juices
Lightly.
just did was that it just brought the dark side.
It
out
just
of
brought
Chris
the
Brown.
dark
That was
side.
and
So
That was the fuck
So
you
what's the
era.
Transform You
Yeah.
album now? What I've forgotten his name.
Fame.
Fame.
Not Fame. Fame
Graffiti
is
now.
Juices. Graffiti.
Was
I
it
know
Gra-
graffiti.
Graffiti is the Transform You album.
I'll check it now.
I can
Please check.
transform you.
Yeah, that's graffiti.
Hey, young mama,
That's
I can
graffiti, that's
transform
graffiti.
ya.
Do you know that in this era?
So that was his last. That was his last poppy. Like
Yeah.
it was in the pop. That Juices was his dark. That was when he brought
Do you
out
know in
the
this
dark.
era, Swiss Beats and Lil Wayne wouldn't have been on that record
Why?
because they'll be like the hits where they go catch.
Yes.
They'll be like, nah,
Yeah,
fam,
all those
do
hits
your
now.
shit, man, rock your shit, bro.
Then when the Karuchi thing happened, he had a baby.
Yeah,
Then that's when he released the Fuck You Back to Sleep. What's the album? That album again?
X.
No, X is
After X,
Lawyer.
I mean.
After X. The album after X.
I can't remember.
You are
At
the
one
one
point,
checking.
at one point, all
checking,
Chris
I'm
Brown
checking it,
albums sound
checking it.
alike.
You're just killing me with so many names. So,
I'm sorry.
Yeah. Okay, so I Can Transform You as graffiti.
It's Graffiti. After Graffiti, Fame and Fortune. Then X. Then after X is what?
Yeah, after graffiti is Fame.
Fame, Fortune.
After Fame is. Hold on a sec. Steve is killing me with
After
this shit.
Fame. After Fame is Fortune.
Are you checking for me, DSP?
No, I'm checking on Wikipedia. now.
Okay.
They do the best album.
Yeah, album catalog. Yeah.
After Fame is Fortune.
Yeah. Then X.
Yeah, then X.
Then after X is what?
Then after X is.
That's the one that has his baby's photo on it.
Hold on.
Royal or something.
Royalty.
X is the one that has the X now.
No, I'm talking about the next
Royalty
one. That's
or something.
Royalty.
Okay.
Exactly.
After X is Fan of a Fan.
Fan of a Fan is a mistake.
Okay,
Okay, Fan of a Tiger. I'm talking
with
about
Tiger.
his
That
solo
one
albums.
he was helping Tiger's career. Please, let's talk about the real albums.
I like that
That's
one.
Royalty.
That's one that has.
Yeah, I like that album too.
Yeah.
So that's Royalty.
After Fan of a Fan. Then Royalty.
So my problem is, so you name your album Royalty. That's your daughter's name. Your daughter is in the front cover, is in the album art. So I expected like a retrospective album, like an album
Yeah,
you're
you
talking
know what
about personal
retrospect.
stuff.
You know what retrospect.
Bro, that was when that's when I disconnected from Chris Brown's music. I'm
Yeah.
like, this guy has no grown.
So you don't like all these new ones he's doing?
I love Chris Brown.
Okay.
I love all his music. I'm saying I just disconnected. Like I didn't
You're not
attach
part of
myself
the-
to it again.
the Chris Brown hype.
I'm not a. You know
What's
what I mean?
what's
So I
Chris
think that's my
Brown
major
fabrics?
problem. I'm bringing it back to this Davido's album. My major problem is
He's not addressing.
it's not addressing things. Of course, you can't. I don't expect you to be
Yeah.
addressing. But me hearing you saying you changed your album after this,
I
right?
don't think it was a whole change. I think it was just
I was
new input.
expecting,
There was a new input.
you
on
know
some-
that.
some-
But so
some records.
my own is I don't know if it's a good album.
But
right?
my
It's-
sister might be a deluxe and you might touch on
It's
that.
fine. It's good. It's a good album, but it's not a difference. It's the Davido album. It's the Davido album that we know.
Exactly how I feel. it.
Album
I
of the
understand.
year.
I was-
No, it does not matter. It can
No,
be album of
I-
the year, but it's a Davido album. It's fine.
Abayas, album
Of
of
course,
the year.
No, it's fine. I agree.
I'm not saying album of the
I
year.
agree. It's fine. It's fine.
For me,
Oh, this mandate shall stand.
Amen.
yeah, that is great.
Great.
I call it SDM, not Senator Dino Malaya.
Go for
Oh,
this
okay.
battle.
Standard Davido music.
Yeah, that's
This
standard.
is what Davido
That's
will give
Davido.
you,
It's
right?
simple.
And then there will be 2 singles, that you shoot the videos for, that everybody will
No, we
sing
get,
along at
we
the
get money. We
concert.
get money. We'll do
You
for.
understand?
We'll do
It's
for.
standard
For.
like good time,
Available,
better time.
available,
He will
yeah.
give you those records.
Exactly.
Shout out to Don Jazzy for the title of the album.
Oh,
really?
it was
So
the-
I'll give
timeless.
it a-
Yeah.
So it's the video that is the doesn't that namely timeless.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's the
The
story?
standard-
Give us the story.
I don't know the story, but yes, it was Davido. It was Don
Who said
Jazzy.
it?
Don Jazzy. Davido now.
He said it he said it publicly.
No, he said it when he was having a meeting, like an event with DJs, when they wanted to just sample the records.
Oh,
of the
okay.
album.
Yes, okay. So this is insider gist that you're giving us.
Yeah, I'm giving you side gist.
Oh,
What?
wow,
Look
thanks.
at. I just have to give you guys.
So
one.
on scale of
Thank you.
5,
Some
I says
nuggets.
5/5.
No, I'm not ranking album.
5.5
I'm not
over 5.
rating albums in 2023. And it doesn't concern
People don't do
me.
that shit anymore. Apart from Pitchfork, and that's why nobody likes them. So
I don't.
Actually, I think we've left the era of like
No, it's gone.
music
Critiquing.
reviews and all that.
Critiquing,
stuff.
yeah.
globally, look at
Globally.
when was the last time Elliot Wilson reviewed an album?
Like it's gone.
It's gone,
And I
it's
think
gone, it's
because
gone.
there's a marriage
the only
now
people that do
between
it is Pitchfork.
Pitchfork.
And that's why nobody likes them.
and I think there's a marriage between like media and
Yeah.
like everything is not
Everything
It's
is
not
too
content now.
interpolated.
Labels
now.
own
They own media houses, they own platforms, they own DSPs.
Urban Rocks is owned by I think
Yeah.
one of these labels, right?
Yeah.
I remember when Burna lost out on the Grammy. The next day they put out an article, Up Rocks.
Mm.
Do you understand?
Yeah,
I think
yeah,
if
Eviani.
Annie wrote the article
Okay.
but I then connected that Up Rocks is actually owned by a label.
Yeah, it's
Nobody-
too, it's too
DX is now
connected. It's too
owned by a
connected. It's too
label.
connected now.
Nobody cares about
yeah,
that.
that's true. Nobody cares about
Everything is too
reviews
connected.
anymore.
Look at all our favorite American music journalists don't review
and I
albums
think
anymore.
it's just it's I think it has evolved the way it should, because why reviewed made sense at that time was because the journalists used to have these albums
Months
a month
before.
before the release.
I don't think that's
So
why.
I think that contributed. So people they'll start writing about the
I know,
albums
but
before.
why did they have the albums released? It was for them
It's
to go
for
and review it.
promotion, yes, or for them to
Exactly.
review it and promote them, right? That's why it made sense at that time. That's why these reviews were influential. I don't believe reviews will be more this influential anymore because of social media. You
I
have
think
many
it can still be
voices. I don't think so.
influential. I think it can still be influential. I think what has just happened is that the artists just know that, first of all, the level and the quality of music that is coming out, because it's coming out so rapidly, is not high enough.
Yeah.
They know a lot of reviews and critics are not going to give them high numbers. So what they've done is that they boycotted them because they can touch the fans directly. So they really don't need these reviews anymore. They really don't need you to post anything anymore,
Yeah.
except the aggregators, right?
The aggregators, yeah.
And the aggregators, as you've also noticed, can only put out content around, oh, this album has dropped and this album is doing
There's no
numbers.
opinion.
Have you noticed?
Yeah,
Yes,
it's
no.
not that modern.
And that's what aggregators
It's
do.
not that modern.
Aggregators just bring things together.
What aggregators are meant to do, because aggregators took over the music websites, right?
Yeah.
I'll follow Album Talks. I'll follow with Talk Sound. I'll follow 49th Street before I go and read them, because they're on my timeline.
But
I
you know-
spend most of my time on social
Yeah.
media, right? So these guys don't critique the albums because one,
They shouldn't.
no, but one, they also don't have the editorial experience to critique albums. That's the first thing. They don't. It's still back to what I'm saying. They don't have like the media knowledge to do it.
Yeah.
So they can't sit down and listen to an album and say, "Oh, this is how I should interpret this album and review it." Right? And guess what? Even if they do it, right, they are alienating themselves from the artists that they want to be close to. So they're like,
closed their
"Fuck it, I don't need this shit."
They've closed their
anyways."
bag now. So
Exactly. So what they just do is, one, make sure I make noise about the announcement. Oh, the album is coming. Oh, the album has dropped. Then number two, the performance of the album. And they are good to go because the artist is happy about
do
that.
Twitter Spaces
the
too.
artist, Twitter space and talk about it. The artist also retweet and everything. They get more numbers. They can get more promotion.
it's an ecosystem that helps everybody.
Exactly, because everybody's making money. As a matter of fact, if you are critiquing albums now, you are alienating yourself from the music industry.
Gone were the good old days when I woke up one morning and Maven Records were looking for my head because of the Princess album.
Yeah, remember that album?
Yeah. In those days don't
Or
exist.
Dr. Seed's album. This guy gave Dr. Seed's album 1.5 over 5.
No, that was
Which one? That one I was-
Plexus.
that one I was
Seduction.
rapping.
No, not Seduction. I didn't review Seduction.
You
I
reviewed
Seduction, you
Seduction.
reviewed
Dr.
Seduction.
Seed called me and we had a
Is
1 hour
re- is-
conversation.
When did I review Seduction?
Can
What
I
was,
pull it out for you
is
now?
it his first album or second album?
I'm going to pull it out for you now.
Wait, what was his
Seduction
first album?
Seduction is his second album.
Oh, okay.
After
okay.
the
You remember
one
you
after
reviewed-
Oh, yeah, I
Tony
remember
Bond,
now,
you
He gave you
reviewed.
1.5 over 5.
It happens. We are all
Right.
friends now. Yeah. It
Yeah.
happens. May nobody
So
knows.
that era is gone. Welcome to a new era.
Ayo will never review. Because Ayo is industry now. He will
Ayo
never.
is fully
He will
into it.
never.
No, he can. It's just that he's going to give it a high score.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah.
Please, my invoice is in dollars, please.
Can you
Yeah.
imagine?
Minimum $500. I
You
don't
know when I
talk.
respected Ayo in reviewing albums?
I don't talk like that again.
Which?
Eh?
Brimo.
No.
No.
Ayo reviewed one album 3 times.
It dey happen. But we are
3
hungry
times.
now.
Which album is that?
Five Zamani. See what he did. So he reviewed it for net, and he trashed it. I think he gave it 2/5. But for
That's
BHM,
why Ice Prince not turned back. Ice Prince was on his way to for an
to
interview.
the album, and he now turned back.
And
Thank you
it's-
for narrating.
they published the interview and he saw it
And he
and turned back.
Thank you for narrating
destroying
that.
destroying
So
careers.
Ice Prince now called Osagie and said Osagie is envious of him.
I can't
Osagie now
remember
said,
that.
this is an insult to me. I remember that day I was in the post office, I was laughing. He said, am I
Wait, which
hurting
album
you?
is this?
Five Zamani now.
That was
I can remember
net.
the
That was
conversation.
net. That
That's
was
what I'm saying now.
You
It's
said
on net
post
now.
office.
Okay, sorry. Not net.
I want
Sorry.
the fear.
Can I?
He now
go
said,
ahead, yeah.
let me finish the gist now.
I was doing my gist and you cut into my gist.
Let me. Osagie
no
now
vex.
said,
Give us what
Ice
POV.
Prince now said,
This is bullying, by the
because
way.
I said you're envious of me, I'll hurt your feelings. Osagie said, you can't hurt my feelings now. You're not my girlfriend. We're not dating. You can't hurt my feelings.
Did I say that?
Yes, now.
Are you
I was
serious?
just laughing.
Bro, I was wild back
It was
then.
Wild days,
wild.
So I reviewed the album. One album, reviewed it for net, gave it a 2/5 review, right? Then reviewed it for BHM, reviewed it twice and gave it 4/5
Oh,
twice
yeah,
with two
BHM
different
zone was
reviews.
Payola now. Yeah.
And BHM was Payola, they were paying. But you don't understand.
How much
He
back
did
then?
2 different reviews, positive reviews. I was reading both of them. They didn't look similar. I said, this guy is fucking crazy.
Yeah, he's a crazy guy.
There's nothing you
What
cannot say.
hunger would do, my brother?
Bro,
Yeah,
how
he's a
much?
crazy
50K,
guy.
20K back
How
then?
much was I paying you for reviews back then? 10K.
10K. You will call it Osagie. Then I can't never approve this.
Invoice. They no
No,
go approve.
invoice no day
They
now.
no go approve am. I remember
At the end
now.
of the month, we dey
Yeah,
pay.
That time, if I dey come net office, you will see am. Just dey come, you will see am. Man,
guy
guy.
You go meet the
That
accountant to that in big suit.
Uh,
You
na
can't
10,
give
10K per review.
And
So
na
at the end of
check,
the
oh.
month, 40K.
no be transfer na check.
Na check.
You
Yeah.
go come
You
the place
go
say
come
you go go
check.
back on time. God have mercy.
God damn it, that was a wild ass period, man.
No.
I hope I don't review. I go to read the review like I say, oh my hunger.
That's why he didn't. Okay, I remember he didn't do the review. Did you
Which
people
one?
pay Chagozen for the review that he did
Which one?
for the classic album No Ghost No Glory?
First of all, it's not a classic album. Gotta put that
Osage,
there.
Osage, no, he's trying to.
No, I know, but I'm still stable.
Just swap the agenda. Swap the
But
agenda.
no, like Chago's, I don't know.
Okay,
I
I'm
don't
just saying. Okay,
Anyways,
no, wala.
yeah, I forgot my train of thought.
I'm
There was
so
something I was
sorry.
trying to say that you caught me. And
I'm
just-
sorry. You're talking about.
But anyways, congratulations to Davido new album.
30
What I
minutes.
love is the fan love is getting from everybody. Everybody loves the video. That's dope.
even with
features.
even Wizkid.
Yeah. No, but at the end of the day, right? These guys are. How old is Davido now? He's in his 30s.
It's 30.
Bro,
You
that's why I
31.
keep saying this. They've outgrown that shit, bro.
you grow up and you just find
You
out.
just
that
find out that what
Why
am I
are we
even
doing this?
doing?
when you get to your 30s, the number one thing you do is avoid trouble
yeah,
and wahala. Avoid fights,
and just
right?
be getting your
you
money,
have
bro.
kids,
yeah.
everybody's doing
Get
well.
your bag.
I hope their fans can see this as well and
No,
do
no,
what-
no.
No, this one, no, it's not. It has gone too
no,
far.
no.
Sorry, that one is.
No.
Yeah, you are forgetting that there's a high rate of unemployment in Nigeria,
Hey,
right? And that there is a high rate of stupid people in the world. So people are jobless and stupid. So you still get stupid takes. And
I
stupid.
still think.
They will still fight.
No, Steve.
What happens is that the fans, some of these fans will now grow up and realize that I was doing stupid thing on the internet. But there are new ones coming up too.
yeah, new ones that become serial killers. like that TV series that I was talking about now. Swarm, yeah.
You know,
Yeah, but you know what I think? And I really wish they collaborate, do the record together, go on tour together.
There might be a
That's
possibility
it.
of a tour.
That's it.
Might be a possibility.
Nobody
of a
fights
tour.
anymore.
All right.
Nobody
Man,
fights
Nas and Jay-Z could make up. There's no problem.
Yeah,
with
you
them.
know, fan bases going at each other, this or that. You know, Simi talked about putting a new album out. She's trying to name the album. Ask the question, what you guys? They started attacking her,
For real?
saying at the moment Davido is
Okay.
If you don't follow that narrative, they go
promoting
kill
his
you.
you want to talk about your own album.
Jesus
Like,
Christ.
come on, man. Come on, like the internet is big for everybody. Too big, you know. But yeah, shout out to him again. Which features? I like the Faye feature.
Bro,
I like
that's
the
the
Faye
moment I
feature.
heard that song, I was like,
Yeah.
this is it. This is
I
the
like
record.
the Faye feature. I'm not a big fan of the album art.
Man, I like it too.
Yeah,
I
I'm
love
not a
it.
big fan of the album
Do you know
art.
the original concept?
Well,
So you know how A Good Time was everybody?
mhm.
This one was not the same guy who did it. Now everything has scattered. Only Davido was on
yeah,
top.
he posted it.
Oh,
now.
okay, he posted it.
Duke art, right?
Yeah, Dukas, yeah.
Duke or Duro?
I can't even differentiate between two of them now.
Was it Duke or Duro art?
I think it was Duro that did it.
Now let me check. Duke or Duro art? Check.
Yeah.
But any shout out to them, Sha.
Yeah.
All right, man. Okay, so we know how your week went.
What's on the docket for today, please?
Steve didn't put together a script.
Ah, okay.
I sent you guys something now.
Okay, so
But it's Davido. It's only I say you people should figure out what you people want to talk about. Nobody added anything. It's like he's saying don't forget.
Can you man die?
People said you don't forget. Say you don't forget.
Sorry, we'll go
you know,
first.
check your chat to add.
I was busy now.
All right, no wala. Booked and busy.
Booked and busy. So Steve, work won't kill you. Which work?
One of Osage's work landed on my desk and it's very annoying.
Sorry.
Yeah.
One of your which work?
The work that they'll be calling you for that you're not done.
Oh, how far with that?
Oh,
Did you guys meet up yesterday?
No, we did not. I didn't. Nobody. It's not yet. When everybody is serious, we'll meet up.
See, don't worry, but don't even do it.
No,
It'll be sorted. Don't stress yourself.
yeah, okay.
Yeah. Sorry, we can't talk too much about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
But don't do it though. Like we're
I
almost
already
done.
said like, but okay, just send your own.
Yeah, we'll just add. Yeah, I'll get back to that. Yeah.
Why you dey vex?
Nothing, Jerry.
Put your lips on the mic now.
What did you say? What were you asking me?
I said, which work won't kill you?
Work where they give me money now.
No vex. So. No vex. So. I had malaria, so I couldn't play football this weekend.
Oh, sorry, man.
Hello?
Yeah,
I prayed
it's
for
just
you. I'm
stress.
sure you being here is
I don't
out
think. I don't follow.
out of the
First
goodness of my
all,
God.
I don't think like when you get on your knees to pray, you actually think of me and pray.
Why?
Pause.
I actually pray.
Sorry, the
actually.
rainbow energy here is getting to.
Oh,
Can
because
we,
someone can't
What's
get on
rainbow
your knee.
energy?
What's
Because someone is
rainbow
praying for
energy?
you guys
somebody.
are appropriating gay culture. I don't like it. Let the gays be the
Why
gays.
would I'm hot?
Wait,
What do you think?
Wait, before you get hot, how can praying for somebody?
You say on his knees. When you say you're on his knees,
People
thinking
go on
of.
their knees and pray now.
No,
Do people still go on their knees and pray?
If
So what do you think-
If you have serious issue, you
What do
will
you
go on your
think-
knees and
what do
you roll on the, you tell the usher, please clear road.
Why do you think you're not in my prayer? Do you think I don't rate you?
I think you do a blanket prayer like all my friends, but you pick on everybody.
I don't have-
if you
I
do
don't-
that, I really appreciate
I
it.
don't have a lot of friends, so I will mention
You
them.
people
Oh,
are.
that's dope.
You people are-
I'll mention them.
you
Yeah,
people
I'll
are
call
journalists.
names actually.
You
I
people are.
appreciate
Yeah.
that.
So you people know they read Bible. Jesus are giving us the prayer. He already given us the bullet points. Our Lord's
top
prayer.
bits.
He has given nothing they again.
Don't
All that
give us
today I
templates.
come before you, Lord. If I'm going to say, what do you want again? You don't wait. You already in the Bible. I'm not-
Nigerian Christians, they try.
no.
Christian, everybody for this country they try.
They try.
Everybody
try.
for this country
Everybody
they try because
You have to try now. You don't
it's
try.
so
You try.
hard.
Who was doing that thing? There was someone that was doing that series. Was it you or Victor Negedi that was going to a church and then doing a review of the church?
Nah,
was
Steve.
me.
Was
nah,
Steve
you-
now?
It was me.
You know,
Steve
you
now.
know, he was religious.
It was you now.
Yeah, it was me.
Yeah.
I did it,
You
man.
didn't go that time in pause when
You were
go
not
get-
doing a review. Was it Pulse or Net?
You were
Net.
pause.
It was Net.
But you did religion in pause too.
I did religion at pause, but I didn't do it.
Okay.
But it wasn't religion per se. It
wasn't
was more like,
religion.
what they call that thing?
I'm trying to remember. I forgot.
Society and
It's a
culture.
society and
Something like
culture
that.
team.
Yeah. You did that thing.
Victor Said it and I did it.
Yeah. You go to a church, you review
I
the
reviewed
church. I
it, yes,
remember now.
yes,
He
no.
never later did it, sir.
we
Yeah,
now-
We now
we
brought
proposed
it back
it,
again. And
want to
then
give her
did it.
300K.
They returned it.
She should accept it. I said no.
We know the. Oh, now you should call. I said Osagie.
Now you should call.
I wanted to bring it up when we're talking about journalists collecting money the other day on the group.
Oh,
So I was trying to remember. Was it Osagie that she
the
called?
Daddy
or-
Gio is dead now, so you guys
Was
can
it
narrow
Osh-
it down to.
What's wrong with you? Don't,
Many
you've given
Geos
up-
don't
you've
die. You know
given
many
up-
Geos don't die.
You've given it up.
You
Don't
know many
worry.
Geos don't die.
Oh, so Osagie never heard this gist.
No, I
No,
told
I
you
heard-
now.
yeah,
Okay,
he
so
told
you-
me.
I told you,
okay,
but I
okay.
already told her that. Don't
I said,
worry.
turn it down.
Yeah.
True journalist.
Yeah, of course.
I will
That's what we do.
Bro, I will when I hear 300K
Or not
first.
do.
Out there.
When you first said 300K, I first looked the phone. Huh?
So, it's supposed not soft.
You say, hey, well, you know, principles of journalism. You know.
Yeah, that's what.
Do you know? Do you know? Like I have like huge ties to that church.
Oh, for real?
Yes, now from
Oh, you investigated that thing,
Entertainment Express Church days now when the building collapsed.
Yeah.
When the building collapsed, so
Yeah.
we were going there and developed a relationship with like the media guys.
Still do some very,
with the-
very stories.
Bro,
So-
let me tell you.
So
Still
if
do
you-
obesity stories.
Steve talks about me writing a book or you writing a book. He is the one that needs to write the book.
Still do obesity story too again.
yeah.
We did a serious story.
Yes,
Yes,
now
now.
that's my
Even
first
if
story
you're
and
obesity-
net now.
No, see, Steve had a short run at net. But let me tell you something.
It was legendary.
No.
Social light. You
Motherfucker just ran away. You understand? But like,
didn't want to suffer.
but like your run at net was mad.
Yeah.
You had a small social movement. Eric
Clapton.
Story. I went
Yeah,
to
Eric
the
Classy
house.
like.
Yeah.
Very classic.
So the morning he died, and the day he died, the GU died. I received a call the previous night. There were like unknown numbers. I didn't pick it. Like I don't know why I didn't just pick it. So I woke up in him. So when I woke up and I saw Premium Times broke the story.
Yeah, I remember.
Premium Times are people guys I can't remember.
Yeah.
They broke the
Around
story.
4 a.m.
And I'm like, damn. Immediately I saw the story, I'm like, this is why this number called me. So I called back the number. The guy now narrated how everything that happened.
Yeah, Steve.
And I said, where are you? And I said, he's in the church. I said, should I come? And went.
Steve is a
So
city
when I
people.
went,
He's a city people
the
journalist.
whole place was crowded. Like people were hearing the news. You know, and I came with his suit and walking talkies. You know, and this guy, I never met this guy. He said he's the guy that left. The guy that was in his position before that left gave us the number and
So it's
said
like media
he's
officer.
not media officer, security-ish, not media officer, security-ish.
Their own holy
But
police.
the guy that handed it over to me was really my guy. He was that thing.
That's how they recruited you.
He was the head of. I think he was like one of the head of security at that time. So I was really close to him at that time, and we were coming to do those stories. So he now called me. Said he just wanted to call somebody that the same person that called me was the person that called the Premium Times guys.
Look at
did
that.
this
Still
thing,
get connects.
That was just really. So I did it. So when I went there, I'm like, how do I tell this story? How do I tell this
You're
story?
in pause there now.
Yes, now I did the story for pause. I was like, how do I tell this story?
2021.
I can't be talking about him dying. I'm like, okay, how do I tell this story? So you know what I did?
From another angle.
And I took it from another angle of, that church, right? They bring in a lot of tourists into this country.
Yeah.
Like, in fact, we're talking about TB Joshua's church, right? Synagogue. So from Ejigbo down to
No, church
Ikotu,
synagogue or that place is called synagogue.
Synagogue of
church
all
is
nations.
Synagogue of
Synagogue of all
Nations.
nations.
Okay.
the whole of Ikotu, the whole of
Bro, that's
Ejigbo,
peak church. Oh.
yeah, the whole of
Like
Ejigbo,
churchery.
bro, the whole of Ejigbo to Ikotu,
Yeah.
people just invest in hotels because of that church.
Yeah.
In the lodge.
Because, bro, they are lodging. In fact, there's a street, is even in that story. The street opposite is I went inside, and the hotel they were doing renovations because they had not had service because of COVID for 6 months. They were doing renovations because they know that immediately COVID ends,
You go block
it's
everyone.
going to be a madness.
2 seconds.
So my story was about the uncertain future of the hospitality business in that environment. That was just how I picked it. That's how I did it. As the guy has died.
That's mad.
That's how I did the story. Interviewed so many hotel owners, went around, and that's it, man.
When did he die?
Was it
April.
2022? Is it 20? Is 2022?
2021.
2021 November or so.
No, it's not November.
It's November.
Are you sure?
It's not. I can't remember the dates again. I can't remember.
I remember it
Was it early 2021?
was second quarter also.
It was second because COVID service had not resumed because of COVID.
Yeah.
That's true.
June.
June,
June.
June. Yes, true, that's true. And the wife is holding it down now. And I was even talking about because the guy I asked the guy if I can come and interview her. He said, yeah, they can arrange it. Then, there's no motivation anymore. Yeah,
Things are
things are moved on. Yeah.
Well, you can do a special loose
So I was thinking about ways to do
You
it.
can do it for Nigeria times. I'll pay you naira. I won't pay you dollars, sir.
Okay, it's fine. I'll just think about. Think about something to do. Yeah, I'll think about something.
I don't think has anybody done like an interview with her?
Not sure.
Not
I'm not seeing.
since
I'm not
husband
seeing
death,
anything,
no.
especially the perspective of my husband death, how she's holding on to the church because the
Sure,
church is.
people would have
want
wanted to take over the church.
There was now. You don't follow.
Even in my story, at the conclusion of the story, it was another thing.
Yeah.
I hinted about the politics. Because I heard even that day, I started seeing, because I was in the church, I started seeing
Take over
some movements and I was asking the guy, and the guy was telling me. Then this old journalist that TB Joshua was closest to, I interviewed him for the story, so he was there too. He came that day. So I was talking to him about it and I was like, he's going to be a mad police. So he started explaining. So that was another story I wanted to explore. I'm like, let me leave it and watch how the whole thing unfolds, So, yeah. That was it, bro.
I hope you aggregators are listening.
All right, we got fan mail.
Okay, do you want to do fan mails now or after when we want to round up the podcast before?
I think we should just do fan mail now so we can give feedback. Most especially because we don't have talking points.
All right.
Because Steve did not give us talking points.
All right, so
the many things to talk about now, the Jonathan Majors, the political stuff. There's too many.
Oh, fantastic. Yeah, there is. Hi, guys. Please keep me anonymous. Big fan of the podcast. Hopefully, you guys will discuss Aristocrat Records, Ozone, Mojid, Pukado, Burna Boy. I mean, what happened to that group? What happened to Ozone and Mojid?
As Osagie settled with them, have you settled with them?
Have I settled with them?
Used to be okay. Yeah, you guys are good now. You guys are good. You guys are good now.
There
I
was no
remember one
bad-
time they didn't like you because of Burna Boy. Now
Ooh, no, come on. I've always been fresh. Shout out to PD. What are you talking about?
that's true.
That's
true.
Is this the full email or is
yeah, that's
email?
it. So what happened?
I remember the gist of.
Nigerian shows.
I remember the gist that you gave us that Burna saw you at the studio or something, and he was surprised that they were cool. So you guys know him.
Okay, yeah. That's where we chopped it up. That was after the
On the spaceship album. Yeah.
You know, and all that we chopped it up.
Yeah,
That's when
yeah.
he was recording the Redemption EP.
Yeah.
Oh, okay,
So it was
okay.
come back.
They were now playing me the records. There's one record I didn't make the Redemption EP.
Yeah.
Sampled Magic Fashek. Dun, 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 dun. That record was mad.
Yeah.
They sampled the lyric.
Maybe not the clearance, they don't
But
forget that
they
time.
I think it's
didn't- they didn't
clearance.
clear-
It has to be
come on,
clearance.
that-
Yeah.
That
Inter-
record is still stuck in my
Yeah.
head. But they never cleared it.
Nothing happened to them now. In labels, you see artists who go in and they don't just pop up. It happens.
Does the label still exist?
Just
Yes,
What are
it
they
does.
doing right now?
Just the
Omo,
label life cycle.
They have
Okay,
a
but they don't.
new
They have new artists that are trying to.
Yeah.
they have a deal with something. I think it's Sony France. I don't know.
Yeah.
But they're collecting bags. Trust me. They have some heavy
It's not the
stuff.
bags I'm concerned about. Like,
There's a new artist
where's
called
the
November.
artist?
There's an artist
That's
called
what I'm
November.
saying.
He's the brand.
And we still didn't
They
talk
launched him
about
late last year, so you're going to see more of him this year.
the Davido thing. We still didn't talk about his new rollout for like his new label
Oh, 2.0.
2.0.
The logo mad self.
I don't
And
like
he has two
I like
new
it.
artists.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
don't like the logo. Logos.
Oh, he has a new logo.
There's a new logo.
The DMW.
Yeah,
Ah.
there's a new logo. I like the artist.
I'm a bit conflicted around like what DMW 2.0 is.
So
Like, why
this-
can't you just? Sorry, I know
Yeah.
before you go into the explanation. For me, from an outsider's perspective, right? Your label is your label. If you have new artists and the
Is
other
a-
artists
is your label.
have left the label, right? There's no.
But he didn't call it. Did he officially call it
It's called
2.0?
DMW 2.0.
Officially.
Yes.
Ayo.
I don't know it's officially, but I saw the logo.
I
So
was
it's
thinking maybe
2.0.
It's a new
it's
logo.
just the new.
No. It's
I think
not
it's the
new hype.
rollout.
You know how you
I
can
think
have
it's the
DMW
rollout.
2.0 and all that, right?
Hold
Which
up,
has,
hold up. Let's check Spotify. If it is still, if it is
Check
still
Spotify.
DMW there, then it's DMW.
It will
Maybe
still be
the rollout was
DMW.
just
It's just the
2.0.
rollout. It's just to introduce.
Literally, I have an email here that was sent to me because I still get these emails.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I still do.
Yeah, you know, say they will not leave your
They will not leave it too.
email address.
So I always do every month
just
go
wanted
and
to
do
know.
clean up.
So it's still David Music Worldwide. Limited.
It's just a rollout. It's a way to just do the new introduction, rollout, tell people that it's a new phase.
But I love the
Why is
artist
there a
though.
new logo? Okay, so it's a new. Okay, all right. Maybe I'm.
But I love the new artist.
Why is that a new logo?
I don't know. I was in that meeting.
All right.
I skipped. I was in a Zoom call that day.
Okay.
That's somewhere
Please
else.
attend meetings, please. So
Listen,
we need
no, but this is
insider.
from We Talk Sound here. It says Davido set to unveil new acts on rebranded label DMW 2.0.
But now we talk some, they aggregate them, they don't investigate them.
Okay. I mean, fair
Because
enough.
we- yeah.
The logo says Davido Music Worldwide.
Yeah.
It doesn't say 2.0.
So
So
it's just the
the
rebranding. It's just the marketing
No, it's
thing.
also in the nomenclature, the way
narrative.
they explain
Yeah,
it.
Okay.
It's explained poorly.
Yeah.
Because it should still be Davido Music Worldwide.
It
which
is still Davido Music
It's
Worldwide.
just 2.0 because it now has a new set of
people.
acts that he has brought.
And they've
Yeah.
also changed the business model now.
It's not more charity based.
I won't say it's child. It's not more like, oh yeah, but now it's like, okay, let's do this.
So that thing people really said was like were true.
He
Like,
never used to collect money from
he never
them.
used to collect money from
No.
them.
Do your shit, man.
He's a great guy.
Do your shit, bruv.
He's a great guy.
I like the two artists. I've heard them and
They're
good.
really good.
They're good.
I mean, I
That
heard them
baby
on the
from-
album. The babe on the album, she's dope.
She's
think-
from, bro,
I
she's
think
from
they-
Port Harcourt. It's
they-
automatic pass.
I think Davido is a music head. I think Davido is a good. Is in like he knows how to spot talent.
no, he's a good spotter of talent.
Yeah, I've
he's a
seen-
good spotter
yeah.
of talent.
You
That
know,
one is him.
everybody, now that you're saying it, everybody that was signed,
Bro,
well,
look at
almost
it now.
everybody.
Almost
No, so
everybody.
it start from DMW. Just say everybody signed from DMW.
No, apart from family ties,
No,
apart from the ones he did
Even
because of family.
ties, right?
Those guys are good, sha, but they
Guys,
don't
No,
follow.
let's be honest.
They are not bad. B-Red is not a bad
Should I pull
artist.
out your article?
No, that was a long time ago.
Okay.
No, B-Red.
It's like you
B-Red that
bringing
did
out Chris Brown's over there in tweets.
It's not B-Red that did the Fall For You record. B-Red is
Fall
not
For You.
bad. And I like Shino Rambo.
Mm,
I like them on the... What's the name of the
But
first
do you know
album?
what you said about them before on the popular
They are
on the
not-
popular facts only?
Genesis.
Guys, let me
One
say
of
Genesis.
the
Excuse me.
one of the
think
most
Steve,
viral.
Steve, no, they cook.
Okay.
Thank you.
Make
No,
I
you see,
stop.
the
Make
thing
I
Get out
is
of
that
the
You want to,
kitchen.
you want to
I'm
take
out.
me out of context.
Yeah.
Let
I'm
me
out.
talk am. You can't know more than me now.
Okay.
No, they behave like
They are
gratified
not
people.
great, but they are not bad. In the context in which I was speaking, I was saying that you should go and get.
Well, I
Great artists, right?
understand what you're saying. I'm just trolling. People
what's the
take
one
me.
that did
Why do people take
posted
me
my picture and
serious?
put R.I.P.
Why do people take me
I
that
don't know.
serious?
I don't know
I'm
that.
just trolling.
I don't know who that is.
Funny enough, he reached out to me years later and I apologized and I hit him up and we
Yeah,
just chopped it
yeah.
up. Shout out to him.
Life is what I had now.
At all, my brother. So yeah, but like Yonder, I fuck with Yonder.
You're like dope.
The video has a good
understand? What's the name
record
of
for
the
like
guy?
talents.
Peruzzi.
Peruzzi,
No, the
Mayor
Mafia
Kun.
2.0, that kind of rap.
You don't. You don't.
I do West.
You
That's
don't
true.
West. Yeah, rap.
You
David,
understand?
don't
He do
try. Don't
West.
try.
You know, you're right. He knows how to
He
speak.
knows how to
Peruzzi.
spot talent. I love
Mayor
Even
it.
these
Kun.
two acts on the
Yeah,
album.
yesterday, yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, okay.
The logos guy has bangers. Trust me.
Yeah.
Bangers
I
in top.
I like the lady more. because
She's from
she
Port
was-
No, I also
Harcourt.
think
she
they,
delivered R&B on that
yeah,
shit.
I also think the climate is now more friendly towards female acts these days.
I
So,
don't think so.
I mean, I think
Bro,
so.
there's no.
don't
The success rate is still the same.
No, I said before, you see in development.
10 years,
now.
10 years ago.
Are there 10 female artists right now?
Nope.
On the block.
So what you mean 10 on the block? Do you mean upcoming or established?
We mean like
I would
10.
say up. I would say on the
Okay,
radar.
A
And
to
I'll
C,
do-
A to C list.
A to C list, yes. Yes.
Oh, yeah,
can you give me
them.
10? Give me 10
Give me
artists
10.
now.
We'll start.
Start with the
And
big four.
Tiwa start-
Asa. I say Asa. Asha. Tiwa.
Counting Asha is wild.
It's fine. It's fine.
Bro,
Let's
bro,
go.
it's
It's
fine,
fine.
it's
She
It's
dropped an
fine.
album last year.
It's
yeah.
fine. It's
She's
fine.
the legacy artist already.
Yeah.
But it's fine.
Yemi. Yemi Alade, in case you guys don't know.
Yeah.
Ira.
See me.
Simi, 5. Thank you. Tenny.
6.
Niniola.
Niniola.
7.
We done the 7 already.
Oh, yeah, now. Didn't
Ira
you
Star.
know?
You've
You don't
counted
call her
Asha.
Oh, don't call her
Rasta.
Star.
Yes. You see, that's where you start mentioning names. Come on now. Come on now. Come on now.
Why dropped an album
No,
last
for you
year
to start
now?
mention, for you to mention YG
No, if
means
you mention Asha, you can mention.
okay, oh yeah, na
And if
8.
you mention Waje, you can mention on one.
Faye, okay.
9.
No,
Nine.
let's take those two out. Safe. Oh,
No,
yeah.
but if you take them out, why are you counting Asha?
Oh, we'll
why
take
you
Asha
can't
out.
Because they all dropped
So we'll
albums
take
last-
Asha out.
Oh,
We
yeah,
have
take
6.
Asha.
We have 6
Six,
now.
Yeah,
yes.
6.
We have Fave. You not call Fave. Fave, you will say Fave is a night.
Yeah, with one EP. Yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Why not?
I dey come.
7.
Calm down. Calm down. No rush.
Yes, for you to start
Baby, calm
thinking.
down.
Yeah.
Calm
Calm
down.
down.
Wait.
For you to start thinking this thing, it means say
No. Lady Donley.
after that album, she released another
She
one.
dropped an EP.
Okay,
She
she dropped
dropped
an
an
EP.
Do not disrespect Zainab.
No, she has a classic album that I love,
Do
right?
not disrespect Zainab.
I'm just saying, is she an active musician?
Yes, she is an active musician.
All right,
bro.
all right.
That's
Let's go.
8 now.
I'll go and play the album. I'll play the album when I'm going
We
home.
have 8 now.
That's
Abi.
fair. 8.
Uh-huh.
Leah.
9.
9.
Wonderful EP. So one more. I don't catch you now today now. I dey look for all solid one. I don't give you one aesthetics one.
Knock us out of the park.
Nah, I'm not gonna knock on out of the park like that. This is supposed to be a 10th person, but I can't. The person is skipping me for a reason I don't know why.
All I day.
Ala.
Hey, I'm a zoo.
Portable.
In this ad.
No, there's a 10th person. I'm just trying to.
There's probably.
There's
a
probably a
10th.
10%. We're just saying, we're just highlighting how Thames.
Thames. Never seen Big 10. Big 10. One
Big
on one.
Thames.
Are you even mad?
Yeah, we're just highlighting how. We're just highlighting how.
Yeah.
Yeah, you know.
Not bad. 10.
10. 10 years ago, you couldn't even dream of that shit at all.
10 years ago, right?
Yeah, you couldn't.
Yeah, you couldn't dream of that
Yeah. Guess you're hot now. What do you mean?
Yeah,
That's good.
Okay, fair enough. Yeah, we have more fan mails.
Please read it. Sir.
Wait, I think that guy that writes to you guys that annoys you
Oh my
has
lord.
written to.
I hope it's not right.
So this is a crossover. Let's quickly do a crossover on 234 Essential a podcast by Aramide Tayo and Ugochi.
Yeah.
There's a guy. His name is Mr. Fantastic. Mr.
Bombastic.
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
He's on the
written-
energy line.
He's written to Loose Talk as well. Should we go ahead?
As long as it's not APC Igbo political something, it's fine.
All right, cool. Hi, bros. I hope you're doing well over here. I'm glad you're back. I mean, your show is called Loose Talk for a reason. Osagie, keep it up, Jare. We are solidly behind you until, bro. See, let's just keep it moving. Let's just keep it
I
moving.
have an idea what
I'm
to
just
say.
going to jump the whole paragraph. I like to talk about the big three thing in Afrobeats: Burna Boy, Davido, Wizkid. I don't think it's really accurate. It's more like big four.
Yeah.
I feel Tiwa is also up there too. Her impact in the genre is diva status right now. Can you tell me which other female artist that is even close to her? I'm not talking about social media followers here. I'm talking about the quality of the music, craftsmanship, songwriting, features, longevity, and global impact. I mean, this lady, I'm not going to use the word you wrote here. This lady has an honorary doctorate in music from her alma mater.
I have
And please, people
doctor.
should stop comparing Tiwa to Thames or Ira. It's pretty lame. Although they are also very good, they still have many more years to reach Tiwa's diva status. Maybe I'm just a Tiwa stan. I was at her show in Ohio, and she did perform fire. Her performance was top notch. Best $50 I spent last year. And what better props as a songstress to get props from Brandy Norwood, the vocal Bible. I also figured out other of her fans from African countries stand her 10 times more than Nigerian fans. They literally were worshipping the ground she walks on. I swear, I literally saw someone pass out from excitement during the show.
Be hit.
Anyway, great to hear from you guys. Hopefully, as the elections are over, maybe you talk more about music.
See, the problem is that you watch Tiwa Savage in Ohio. We know our Afrobeat artists for Lagos. We know, but he said she should be in the top 4. So where will you put Bado? Top 3. This top 3 itself is actually top 4, and Olamide should be there first of all.
Yeah.
Then you want to say top 5. It is still because some of these new cats now. Rema is choking head. Fireboy DML is choking head too.
Yeah.
But obviously in the top 10, Tiwa has to be there. But it's you saying she's the biggest. She's not the biggest. Yemi Alade is still the biggest female actor to this country. In terms of numbers, in terms of cultural importance right now, Thames is bigger than anybody.
Yeah, but we're not talking about right now. We're talking about like in totality in career. Like
Yemi
I
Alade.
was just about to mention that.
Thames,
like,
we can't be starved.
No, but Steve, how are we looking at this? Are we looking at this as right now? Or are we looking at this over a period of time? There are two ways to look at it.
Okay, yeah.
Over a
So
period,
I'm
you see
looking
Yemi.
at it. I always look at things over a period of time because I can't be too be taken from the away
Into the now.
into the now
yeah.
because there's so many things that happen before now. Even now is leading to so many places like to the future, right?
Yeah.
So we don't even know how Thames is going to, fare in 5 years. It's not as if I wish her bad or something. I'm just saying nobody knows how she's going to fare
How about
in the
Yemi?
next 4 years or next 5 years. I'm saying so Yemi and Tiwa. The reason why I would take Tiwa is because Tiwa has had more hits than Yemi Alade in the Nigerian
Nigeria,
context.
let's
More
make that
hits,
clear.
more hits.
I know that I said in Nigerian context.
Not just in Nigerian context. Just because
You don't go Cote d'Ivoire?
Listen,
Have you been to Cote d'Ivoire?
just because someone
Have
has,
you been to
just
Cote
because someone created an image and built a fan base
Have you been
in
to Cote
other places
d'Ivoire?
does not
Wait,
mean
hits for hits. Tiwa has more.
what.
In the context
I'm
of
asking.
where?
I'm not arguing. I'm
In
asking.
the context of where?
Oh, more you people disrespect Tiwa a
I'm
lot.
not-
No. And it's,
No,
when I mean you people, it's not just I'm not just talking to the two of you guys. And
Did you see my article?
and Tiwa too, right? And this thing gets to her a lot. I know.
Tiwa has bangers for days.
No.
Steve.
Disrespect gets to her a lot.
Steve,
And people
you
when
already know how I
she
feel
talks
about
now, people
Tiwa.
now saying she's insecure. No, she's not insecure. She's seeing what people are saying. Tiwa is undisputed. Let's stop acting. Anytime we say it, we say this one has fan base in France, in
Goat
Cameroon.
star us.
Bro,
Goat star. She's a goat.
Tiwa
In top 4.
yes.
Afrobeat
Not
top.
top 4.
Uh-huh.
I'm saying if in that contest, let's say in that contest,
Yeah.
and the reason we call them top 3 is because of the precedence of last 10 years. What are you people saying? Tiwa,
But I've never denied that Tiwa wasn't
she has
great.
better
now.
albums.
I've never denied Tiwa wasn't great now.
Yes, she has. She has better albums now. So because due to marketing factors, people discovered that they were hitting somewhere else and created their image to appeal to a certain demographic and go there and sell that show does not mean
And the
it.
narratives
And narrative
enter
will just
and all these
change.
things.
Come on
Yeah,
now,
but
this is
you have your
Tiwa
narrative
now. This is Tiwa now. You mean that they does not have somebody's son? What are you people talking about now? I've been a killing love. Let's calm down now.
I've ejected my USB drive from here.
No, Tiwa disrespect the time you. And the people not
But
talking
how
about
is she
things.
disrespected?
No, people disrespect Tiwa.
No, people disrespect
lot.
her.
How did they disrespect her?
Disrespect her.
They just don't. They just
shit on her
don't. They
achievements,
shit on her
actually.
achievements.
She
They
actually
just,
has hits.
you know,
People shit.
Yes.
Bro, I don't see that.
You don't enter
They
the
do
trenches.
now.
You don't enter the trenches of Twitter.
you don't enter the
When
trenches.
we enter the trenches,
They do now.
you go to where the
What
battle
trenches
is.
of Twitter?
You go know very soon.
And especially in the last 1 year, they've used this Thames thing to shit on her, right? Thames is here because Tiwa has come to Tiwa don't break. Yeah.
Sorry, we have a guest here. That
I beg your right. Unofficial.
It's not a guess. We're just using that crib.
I want to ask Steve this question, right? Or later, anyone. Why do you feel like people shit on Tiwa? Like, why do you feel? Is it her own doing?
He
Or-
parts. In my own
People are
opinion.
acting out, or people are just acting
I've plugged in my USB now.
How years in the industry, you won't talk. So me, I feel Tiwa too. It has to do with a lot has to do. Not every let me just 50-50, right? Tiwa too has not carried herself as a star all through her career, like as a superstar. Like she has done things where I look at her and question, I'm like, do you know that you are Tiwa Savage? So this thing goes into the perception that people will have of her and just to start dismissing her, right? So Tiwa has contributed to it on her own. So that I blame her for. But the remaining parts, let's not get carried away. This woman,
Carried Afrobeat.
what? Hey God. For people, Arasta now, Arasta is 18 and she's doing sexy. She has
19,
this sex,
21.
19, 21. I was one. She has this sex
And dangerous.
and dangerous. She's able to do this because Tiwa took the hit in 2010. That she did the video and people started shouting. This woman did the video. If you wanted video, so she wasn't even naked.
Bro,
If you remind,
What?
bro, if you
She was. They put up. They were insulting her on national daily.
for
National Day, they crucify her everywhere.
that's what happens. Like the people who set these standards or who make these breakthroughs, they are rarely recognized and respected.
Partners don't get the accolades they deserve.
2010, she Kele Love broke everything. Then Love Me. I remember Love Me, right? She wore a jacket. She didn't have like any other.
Bro.
It was the topic on conversation for days on social media.
And bro, let's even before she
articles.
even before she broke out as an artist, this woman has been like she was a songwriter that worked with the best
Internationally, before a lot of
like
us
she
broke
had that label
Preset
balls, like
Michelle,
people knew her. Yes, now.
Fantasia. Yeah.
Come on now.
to end
There's a perception bias.
Yeah, there's a perception bias on
And guess
Tiwa.
what? It's because she's a woman. Because which man is suffering from that perception bias?
Nobody.
It's because she's a woman. I'm telling you.
I can't say, but I can't.
Who is the person?
Who is the person?
It's
Tell us now.
Don't say it on the mic.
I can't.
I don't agree. That one has.
Who did he mention?
No, we can't tell you now.
No, now.
That one
What's
has.
with you?
That one has.
Don't look at this thing.
That
Come
thing,
on
no.
there.
See, person we don't hit goat status. Come out everything. No.
Can I just say what I wrote about Tiwa Savage here to just wrap everything up with this thing? You can count the number of hits Tiwa Savage has rapped under her designer belt, both as a solo act or a featured act. And you still not sufficiently explain why she's on this list. Now, this is the list I did about the greatest female singers in Nigeria.
Yeah, that's a very good list, by the way.
Yes, her pen game hangs with the best, and no matter what.
Nana, please make sure you put the link on this list.
Thank
you. Thank you.
Yes, her pen game hangs with the best, and no matter what, Tiwa Savage delivers strong albums and at least a hit every year. Culturally, Miss Savage has been the torchbearer for a generation of women who want to live life according to their rules. Her debut single, Kele Kele Love, saw her inject American beauty aesthetics into the Nigerian scene.
Facts.
Her follow-up, Love Me 3 Times, or Love Me, set the ball rolling for Tiwa Savage, acting as a barrier breaker for women to express their sexuality in the music space, and the criticisms followed after that. The boob drama of Love Me would snowball into more ridiculous censorship. She got dragged for Wanted and criticized for wearing a bikini a few days after her wedding. Then there was the marriage scandal and the high-profile relationship with Wizkid. No Nigerian female actor generated more think pieces than Tiwa Savage.
Facts.
Yet she still keeps banging out hits for a decade plus. Today, the new young crop of female acts feel bold to make their own choices because of the bullets Tiwa Savage took.
True.
Finish.
True. Facts.
That's a legacy.
100%
Yeah.
facts. So for that alone, she's a goat.
Whether Arasta wants to dress the way she wants to dress or Thames wants to cover herself up, it's because Tiwa has actually created the atmosphere that do what we want to do and fuck anybody else.
Yeah. So this whole like big 3, big 4 again, I look at it from the lens of what's happening now.
Yeah, no, that's
So if
what's
you want to
happening
look
now.
at it as greatest people, man. In last from 2010 till now, fam, Tiwa Savage is right up there with every other person.
Yeah, then she would not be like in the top 4, top 5
She's
conversation.
had a phenomenal career.
Yeah.
There's one female artist you failed to mention.
Who's that?
Shay.
Yeah, she should try now.
No, in your top 10,
In your
your
top
10,
10
your
listeners.
artists.
I
Is she active? She's not
Yeah,
active.
she dropped an album last year. Big girl now.
Yeah, she dropped something
Yeah.
last year. I think I give her honorable mention.
Shave versus
Oh,
Shay.
in there, right?
Yeah.
Let's just move on with the.
Steve and
Steve is tempting me.
his troll-like behavior.
Okay, this is another one from Tomiwa. Good day, sirs. Call us sirs. It's like when people call me like sir. I don't like it.
Oh, you say Mr. Tayo. I'm like, but it's my father is not
They
here.
think you and I, we are Ayo's age mates. They're using Ayo's age too.
You see, do you understand?
That's
But
the problem.
now see me no pop culture basu now, so I don't understand. I don't understand.
Because that's the only way to now prove that.
Yeah.
You understand?
When are the life on ourselves there?
Anyway, good day, sirs. I have a question about who the greatest artist of the 2010s is. Do you agree
It's easy
with
now.
Motonali Alake's theory that Wizkid is the greatest of his generation? I personally believe he is, but I believe Burna Boy is heavily knocking on that door. The stadium doings is the latest example. We'd love to hear your opinion on these things.
If we just want to be cooking jollof rice.
So
on
the
a Sunday.
2010s. So the 2010s will be from 2010 to 2020, right?
Def.
I'll say Wizkid.
It's Wiz, baby.
If you want to pick one, if you had to pick one, I'll say Wizkid.
Wizzy, baby,
It has to
loke.
be now. There's
It's
no.
Wiz, man.
Yeah,
There's
I'll say
nobody.
Wizkid.
It's Wiz.
The impact is
Broke
too.
The cultural impact,
Yeah.
everything
Too
is
much,
too much. It's
Yeah.
too much. It's too much.
I mean, they are very close to each other. But like, if you wanted to pick one, if the aliens were coming and the aliens said,
Why do you guys think they're close to each other?
because what Davido did in that 2010 run, there's
Oh, okay. You mean Davido, not Burna Boy?
Davido now.
Okay, I thought you were saying Burna Boy. That's what I'm saying.
What
What do you think
Davido
Burna
did
Boy?
in that,
Look,
there's some one era like, and you know what Davido's movie was wild.
Bro.
Controversy today, tomorrow, banger. We'll clear the controversy. Bro, I put this guy on the cover. Said the AIG was looking for him.
Yeah.
Davido is
Remember
actually,
that cover?
I remember now.
Davido when he goes on his mad runs, man.
Like
Omo,
that
pray.
2016 run.
That 2017.
If, fall,
Omo.
and fire.
You gotta pray, say, please
then
stop.
at the end of the year, now did
Like that.
fuck.
Actually.
So, you know, and
That's the most stubborn generation we've had in the Afrobeat too. They
you know
refuse
why?
to go.
For me, you
Bro,
know
they refuse
why?
to go.
They refuse to
done-
go.
You know why I rate Davido?
They've
a
done
lot?
10 years and moving. I'm still.
Yeah, you know why I
That's
rate
never
Davido
happened
a
in
lot?
this
Why?
industry.
Because you can tell that he puts a lot of work. He's not naturally talented to be a musician. His voice is croaky. He has a coarse voice, but the guy puts in a lot of work. It's like the Ronaldo Messi thing, right? You know that Ronaldo. Look at when Ronaldo joined Man U in 03-04. Then compare him even to his second to last season at Man U, or like his Real Madrid era. You can see that this guy put in a lot of work to become the player he is.
Did you see what Evra said?
What?
Evra said if Messi trained as hard as Ronaldo, you have like 20 Ballon d'Ors.
You understand? So
Yeah.
that's how I see the video as well, right? I'm not the most talented guy in
But
this space.
that generation is a good generation.
Yeah,
Those
yeah.
all of them 10 years plus. They don't
Yeah.
want to stop.
Yeah,
They know they allow. They know that the Rema they come. They
Yeah.
still they follow boys drag the thing. Shout out to them. But it's definitely Wiz. Wiz is the.
Yeah.
I say Wiz is the Bob Marley of Afrobeats,
yeah,
or at least for his generation anyway.
okay, another meal. This one is titled Tight Gist. Anyways, good day everyone. My name is. You said your name. Oh, let me see if you said any anonymous. No. Okay. Good day. My name is Gabriel. I've been listening to the podcast for like way before the rebirth. Thank you. I'm really loving it. I like the way you guys bring insight into stuff we thought we knew about certain things and your views on topics. One cool thing happened today. As soon as I was done with White Garments, Lagos Dogs just dropped. The excitement could equate the feeling you get when watching your favorite series back to back without waiting for the week. I know that feeling.
I love that feeling, man.
Yeah, I know. I beg make una dey add me up on the group. Make a dey follow up with on the links and gist. Would have to kill you. If you do
No, that one is that one. Now be the real KGB.
That's the real. That's
KGB.
the real.
I don't mention the other people. Get KGB.
Okay.
Yeah. Hey.
About Nigerian beat makers sampling old Nigerian acts, it may take some time to achieve, but first they must know the history of Nigerian music or both known and unknown acts. Plus, we don't really have a music library of all types of music concerning Nigeria. Big up to Usher on his Confession album. Much love to everyone. Please would like to be in a recording or a guest. We're setting up something like that
Yeah.
very soon, like
Oh,
a
correct.
Zoom hangout.
Oh, for real?
Yeah, but you guys would need to pay.
Yes,
to
definitely.
join. And it's small money.
Because this knowledge where they drop. No, easy.
Yeah, but I think we should do it. Steve, can we do that once a month? We actually have like a 2-hour hangout.
Yeah,
and people
I
can
do.
join us and we can have a whole conversation.
no
No
problem.
wala.
All right, cool. You have to have good internet first. Who doesn't have good internet here?
Fail.
Phil doesn't have good internet.
Doesn't.
Ayo, you have good internet. now.
You did try.
I
Steve,
have Starlink now, so
I beg.
then
Why
you
you
know-
laughing?
but it might now rain.
that's true.
Yeah, you put umbrella on
we'll
it now.
use the.
Nobody's talking about
We'll
that.
read the
study.
weather.
You know,
We'll always read weather before we do the.
Okay, and then we'll check the weather.
Yeah, check
Yeah,
the
you
weather.
have a weather station.
but one is one of those days where the send rain come.
Come on.
Hey, but that one you go block everything. You don't go walk. Oh.
Some people will be looking at us and saying what it means, send rain.
He go shock you. What
Never
what
jump. When you go and
You know, people
when
still
you go and
people
bury
don't-
your grandfather in the
people don't
village.
believe those things though.
No, they
Like
don't.
woke people, like young people.
People
on
don't believe
Twitter.
in the extra.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Young people on Twitter, they don't believe that thing.
that,
man.
that spiritual aspect of life. Don't worry.
More people
Don't
never.
worry.
More. I just want people to.
Where?
I just want people to go and experience life. Leave social media. Go and experience life. So that
Like
you-
really experience life.
Really,
yeah.
really experience life. Go out of your house.
And just
Talk to
sit,
people.
see what's in
I
the
don't
shop.
understand.
Go out of Lagos.
It's also the city bubble.
And when I mean go out of
It's
Lagos,
the
don't
city-
go to UK. Don't go like
it's the city bubble that is causing. It's the city bubble.
It's
Yeah.
Lagos, it's Lagos. You
It's
go
the
out, you
city
go
bubble,
to
yeah.
where? You go and eat a mega chicken.
You go to
come
mega
out, boom,
chicken.
boom, boom, you're back in your
That's
house on
true.
social
You watch
That's
media.
true.
Netflix. You're good.
Yeah.
Man.
It's the city bubble.
Go to some places and see some strange shit going on. And you're like, what the fuck?
You go no.
Do you understand? Like the actual fuck.
Yeah, it's
Yeah.
true. City Bell.
having grown up in Ekwaja and went to Ilorin for some time.
Yeah, you
Yes,
understand
I'm
the shit.
totally
yeah,
convinced.
Yeah,
Yeah.
Come
You
on,
must be
Tuesday.
convinced.
When you
Tuesday
get
happen.
goat where they cry like picking, small picking for night, you go no alpha.
Tuesday happen.
Hey, you go this Psalm 23, die.
No, things they happen.
No.
Things they happen. All right, man. This is another one from Oye Ken. Regarding dear team, regarding this politics takes about Igbos taking over Lagos. I would like it if you can encourage your followers to read from the Macpherson Constitution up
bros.
to the first military coup. These seeds of diversion were planted by our heroes, which were spread by our parents. So the children or grandchildren are now running with hearsay. It will take a lot of effort for us to get it right. Thank you for what you are doing.
Someone sent it to me, actually.
Macpherson
I've not downloaded
Constitution.
it, but someone sent it to me.
Please send it to us. Let's
Yeah, I
have
will.
let's
Someone
have-
sent it to
I didn't
me.
hear that thing since. I've not heard that
Someone
thing
sent it
since
to me,
government
like,
class.
since government, even me. Someone sent it to me and said it would be an interesting read for me.
I need to read that.
I'll
well.
share.
I kind of see it. When I went to Kigali, I went to the genocide
Yeah,
museum,
yeah.
right? And there are two museums. There's one set up by the government. Down very interesting, but has like limited information. But the region in which they set it up was actually where they wanted to take over. So that one is dope. But like the museum itself starts from when I think it was the Belgian, the
Belgians,
they
yeah.
took over. Bro, these seeds of diversion are planted right from the start.
Yeah.
What they call that
And
thing?
encouraged.
What they call
Yeah.
that thing? Something and conquer. Separate and conquer. I can't remember.
Divide and conquer.
Divide and conquer.
Yeah. So please send it to
I
us.
will, I
maybe
will,
we
I
can- we can read
But
it.
Steve, we are
Show
saying
me
now.
my computer.
Next week we'll call you out because you don't send it to us.
No,
Alright.
Steve will send it. It's
Oh.
me that doesn't send.
Oh, okay. Everybody know they are saying.
I like when people are truthful. Yeah.
Yeah, I mean it's Sunday now.
Yeah, it is.
Oh,
It's
sorry,
true. It's
oh.
true.
Yeah,
It's
you
true.
want me thunderstrike?
It's true. It's true. It's true.
Anyways, this is another one from Knock or Nathan. What's good, Giants? I've been a big fan of the show from a very long time. Basically started listening when you guys were on your 5th episode.
Wow. You deserve a
no.
medal, bro.
That's trenches.
Means you really heard some wild stuff.
You must have heard the
I remember all the laws you guys had, especially the example you had given on why pilots need to be with thick women. Motola's husband.
Lot
That's higher.
dynamics.
That's
Yeah,
higher.
yeah, yeah.
That's
yeah.
higher.
You see, applies.
Every bad thing.
Can
on
we
this
quickly just
podcast.
segue to that photo? You guys saw that photo.
That photo was post. He had a lot of post-quarter
I saw
energy.
it. And I made deliberate effort to unthink that photo. I didn't want to know. Like I'm like I don't need this
You don't want to
information.
know what preceded
don't
or
understand.
succeeded
No,
that
that
photo.
That photo
Why
was,
did you people post this photo? What is happening? Like
It was the font of
even
the
the
tattoo. for me.
tattoo too. Everything.
It
Just
was the font of the tattoo for me.
The font of the tattoo,
Bro,
not the
Baba.
tattoo itself.
No, the tattoo is okay.
Yeah, because you can, you can tattoo your wife's name.
Yeah.
That's solid. I like it.
But that's font, bro. They need
It's
to upgrade
okay.
it.
It was like all those. It's not even the font
Almost.
for me. It was just the execution.
Yeah,
Right?
and the placing.
Yeah,
the craftsmanship.
It's like when you go to Ikeja under bridge, those guys say tattoo pink lips.
pink lips.
It's like
Bros,
it's those guys that actually did the tattoo.
bros, you don't want pink lips.
Oh,
Please,
my own is that's the state that man in is a very. I encourage it.
Yeah,
I love it. I love that state.
you love it.
But you can never catch me publicly in that state. Like I'm just saying, that man looked pussy whipped, right? At that photo,
I'm very sorry.
and it's fine.
Boys about to land now.
And it's fine to be pussy whipped, right? It's fine.
It's your wife now.
But
But even
you
because we're
can't
landed.
take a photo of me being photo whipped, like pussy whipped, and put it on the internet.
This
It's
I beg
impossible.
Steve.
This is my
Excuse me,
This is
please.
my private life. Like is you know something like you can't see me like that publicly. It's,
And
it's
this I
impossible.
beg Steve and Osagie that every December we see married men and women coming to do pajama photo shoots. I've still not seen their own on Twitter. Bado, who is the hardest man of all time? came
Bado
out
did.
because-
Bado
we
do
did
am.
now.
Bado did it.
Bado-
But now, why
But you
post-
see it in his.
now-
But
but now,
if you
why
see
post
him
am?
face for this thing, you will
When you see
know.
his face,
You will know.
you go
As you
fear.
see the face, you
You
will
could
know.
not-
Say,
You said you go fear comments.
Wahala
you know if
dey.
you know if he DM us,
But I know it. I know it. In,
He was pressed. You
he
could say he was pressed.
And they had something on him.
Yeah.
guys do am.
They had something on him.
Did
Yeah.
Reminisce do? No,
I
Reminisce
never
Reminisce-
see
no,
Reminisce.
Reminisce has posted. I think he's posted his
That one is
it's
an
it's
allergy.
that,
Please, yeah.
So my response to that would be, I think Steve is the culprit here, not me. Because I don't even take the photos. Steve takes the photos. He doesn't post them.
He doesn't post them.
So if any
That
Russian,
photo will leak
if any
one day.
Russian hacker is you know,
Please don't give them any
listening
idea.
to-
Please leave me alone. Hackers, leave
listening
me
to the
alone.
podcast right now, you guys can hack Steve's phone and bring the photos out. Steve, you put the photo in the group now.
Yes,
put the
nah, I
photo
put it in the group. I put it in the
Yeah,
group.
put
I
it-
put
I
one
guess
in
it's in
the
the
group.
group.
I put one in the
I must
group.
go and look for it.
I put one in the
No,
group.
it's in the group, but you know, it will not see the day of.
No,
like,
no, no,
yeah,
it won't.
it will not see the- So what's the point of because now
It's just,
I like
it's
this.
just memories for
And that's
I and my
dope.
family. Yeah,
Yeah,
It's
that's
just-
to-
I'm
Yeah.
scared now, right?
yeah.
Do people actually do these photo shoots for themselves, or do they do
That's
it
the
for public?
point. Who are you doing it for?
When they do all those birthday shoots?
Yeah, what are you doing it for?
It's
my
for the
point.
them and their loved ones.
Like I have lots of photos of like my people, like lots of photos. Yeah. You know, but
You do it
it's-
for yourself.
Yeah, it's for myself and my family.
That's dope. All right, let's go back. Even when my dad passed, this podcast was my only constant in that period.
Oh,
and,
now you
wanna
and
make
for
me
that, I
cry.
am grateful.
You want me to
Nah, you
Shout
wanna
subscribe?
out
make
to
me
you,
cry.
may your dad
Come
continue
on,
to rest in
man.
power. I wanted to speak on the whole Alter and Arasta issue on Twitter, as I'm really into the Alter type music,
God help
and
us.
also me being 21. Wait, if you're 21
You're 21.
now,
Listen, you're 21 now.
you
And
were,
you listen to all that shit.
no, you were on that. Come on, man.
We
You need to
don't-
start putting like parental
Don't
advice.
blame us. You have some fucked up shit going on, bro.
Come on, man. Come on, man. You're 21 now.
It's fine, Shan. Only 5 years at least senior you, so it's fine. We're almost age mates.
Let me just keep going.
Even like Samson has been 25 for like since I've known him. Since the joint pulse.
I can understand what the Alter community is saying. We aren't really saying Arasta can't dress a certain type of way. It's just that the fact that a lot of Alter creatives have been heavily criticized with the culture when it came out. I see that point. Remember when the Alter came out, some people used to laugh at them. What's this one doing? Blah 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 blah.
I
But
used to
now
laugh at them, and
that's
I
gone
never-
mainstream,
I never
that's
did.
been accepted. I see it.
I never
Alter
did.
people love me, man.
Remember
They
when
love you now. They love the
Santi was
industry. yeah.
labeled as a cultist?
Yeah,
I
remember.
remember.
No, he
yeah.
labeled himself a cultist because he was doing all those funky shits, on those cultist shit on.
Yeah, but it was he really cultist shit?
But
It
of
wasn't-
course, now he was doing all those. Come on now.
What? Carrying
Well,
cutlass?
And now, you don't know occultic. Even the video that there's one popular video that he shot. Like, do you remember?
Yeah, the one Jess was in.
Was it just they were just adopting that Nollywood
Appropriating.
sorry.
So it was more of the Nollywood
It
aesthetic.
was Nollywood
you know,
aesthetics,
cult movies
not
were
cult.
hot back then.
Those,
Yeah.
exactly. It's
So-
just
Okay. Odusi was labeled gay for putting on black paint on his lips and other countless examples. That too, painting on fingernails, all those things.
Yeah.
I kind of see his point. I just feel like I just feel like at least some sort of credit should be given to the early influencers, because even the Alter creatives give the credits to the Nollywood style they took from. That is Nolly Babes, Y2K parties. Even TZ album was named after a Jamaican classic. But the same credit isn't given to the Alter creatives. Even Arasta's Sabi Girl brand was taken from Mowalola, and still nobody knows about it. I understand the culture should be free for all, but I also feel like the Alter community should be given more credit on the influence they have had in the music industry. I hope to write to you guys again. Sorry for any errors. No, it's all fine. Peace and love, Nathan. Shout out to you, Nathan.
shout out to you, Nathan.
I see the point. My question would be, how would an IR star give credits?
Okay, well, okay. So let me
Like
I
how
want
does
to
she do?
rephrase
Does she
your
write the name?
I want to rephrase your question.
Yeah.
Has she publicly discredited you people for you to say she's not giving credit? Like what? Like you know what I'm saying?
So
Like
the mere fact that she's adopting it is that not credit?
is that's credit enough in my own opinion. And
Because
two,
it's clear, right?
It's not as if someone publicly asked her, "Oh, what do you think about Ote?" And she now maybe shitted on Ote. She has never said anything about
Or
it.
she talked about her style and said
And
she
guess what?
And said
created
she's
the style.
created it.
And guess what? She wrote. I've seen her like a lot of times. She rose
She
with
rose with
Alter
them.
people.
She
She rose with them
a
hard.
lot.
Just like
Maybe
Rema.
even- maybe
so.
that's
But
even
let's even figure. So how much more can she give credit? Maybe collaborate with an Alter
I
artist.
don't know what they want. They just want her to write it on her Instagram. Say I took it. I don't know what they want her to do. I
Yeah,
don't know.
because-
Just explain the credit thing. Like you want her to publicly say it, or like what do you want her
And
to
why
do?
they dragging her? Because
Okay. So like in an interview, if someone talks about her style, she can actually mention it.
but
and
nobody
say,
has actually.
Nobody has. Have you seen? How many RSI interview have you seen?
No, he did interview day, but fashion interview no day.
No day.
Fashion reporters are not breathing anymore in Nigeria.
Well, I just hope Parastar is listening to you and give you people the credits.
or listening to us.
Yeah, listen to us.
I don't think I no. I was mad young when we were hot.
What are you talking about? This
was
we just
him.
have a clear example of
That
someone
was
who's
him.
now 21.
That
and
was
this
him.
was 5 years ago.
But I also would have been like 13 or 12 now. How about?
And maybe she's listening to it now.
Oh, definitely. It is possible. It is possible.
Like, don't limit yourself.
But just go, just share the link.
Yeah, shout out to Jazzy.
Shout out to Bodon Baba J.
Yeah. Someone said Jazzy used the black and white thingy we talked about on the podcast.
Which
On
black
the
and white
phone,
thingy?
The monochrome, your phone, turning your phone.
Oh,
color
he
to
did?
monochrome. Yeah.
Shout out to Jazzy, man.
So you see, we influence the culture.
Look at God.
In our little.
And nobody gives us credit. Who has given
Yeah.
us credit?
All right, guys, let's talk about politics.
Oh, my Lord.
We might release this whole episode and someone might just say it's deepfake. It's AI.
Have you heard Jay-Z's verses on AI?
I heard the verse and, bruv, I was scared because it really sounds like Hove.
Have you heard Kanye West? Rapping
like
to dreams.
different,
Rapping to dreams. It's
And
crazy.
some other records, Ice Cube today was a good day.
Yeah.
Some sounded like him, some was a bit off.
Yeah, some
but
were-
that Jigga own.
Mad fam.
Yeah.
So how does this apply to Nigerian politics, please? Who's faking whose voice?
I mean, there's a whole conversation of alleged conversation between Peter Obi and Davido Oyedepo.
Peter Obi put out a statement today.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But then Kenneth Okonkwo
Kenneth Okonkwo.
sort of corroborates.
the allegation.
Yeah.
But he's not. Is he an official spokesperson for?
He's not actually.
He's not. So
But I want to ask, what was wrong with the conversation that they had?
There's nothing. It's just.
A
it's
politician
just,
was trying to.
he's picking our straws.
Bro, you know
A
what?
politician was trying to win votes.
I'm just tired of social media. You know why? Because they just make a mountain
Everything
out of
versus,
a
yeah, and it's just
monster
because
out
of this
a
whole
teacup.
one party versus one party.
It's annoying.
Everybody's looking for a gotcha
Yeah,
moment.
and then somebody
It's
has to be a
the
saint and someone has to
somebody
be a devil.
So that's why the conversation is just modeled up. That kind of conversation is not a shocking.
Bro, I listen to it and I'm
But
like,
it's a normal.
there's
There's nothing there now. Like, what's the
somebody's
problem?
calling somebody, even if it's fake, and it came out. Like, I don't even see the other side running an agenda with it.
But they are doing. They are doing it.
Because the
the
obedience are
obedience are
taking
also
it
doing.
personal.
Yeah.
Because you should just come out
Bro, I
and say,
say, bro, let me tell you. It's
bro,
just let me tell
as
you.
a matter of fact, it is actually stupid if you don't call anybody.
Bro, it's a bunch like the two groups like
Like I
just,
was running for office and I didn't call influential, powerful.
Can you imagine? Do you understand?
Who the fuck
Bro.
am I?
Do you understand?
Like, why won't I do
That means
that?
you're not playing politics now.
I
You
don't
don't know
It means
understand.
you're not
what
even
I'm
ready.
You're not ready, you know.
I don't
Someone
even
has like a large community of
Bro,
people.
see how
Bro.
As a matter of fact, this is what politics is. Why do you think people go from state to state campaigning?
Yeah.
Osagie,
I'm tired.
do you know the rate of
verse.
let me go and Google it. The rate of unemployment in Nigeria. I think that
I know,
will give
you know the
you.
problem. We see,
that
we
will
see
give
it-
you a clearer
No, you know the
picture.
problem. We see it as
Young people-
statistics. We don't see it as human beings being
Yeah, young
unemployed.
people don't have jobs.
They don't have job.
I'm telling you, come in.
Look
Oh,
at God. 37%.
Do you understand what it is? 37% of employable age.
That means out of every
You don't
10,
have job.
close to 4 are unemployed, bro.
You don't understand.
The remaining 4 where they're employed,
This is what you
that
see
leg
now.
they shake in the employment.
More leg the shake. Oh. You know what I'm saying? It's hard. Like, bro, people are jobless. That's why you see them
They
on.
said an idle mind is the devil's
Yeah,
Come on, I think
so I
devil
just
go
see.
use brows
I
with
see.
that,
I see the
And that
whole
workshop,
thing.
no be small
People
workshop.
now-
No, that 21st
they
century,
gush
everything there inside. They get iPad, they get
You
everything.
enter the mind like this, you just see the devil chainsaw walking.
Yeah.
Too busy to even attack you.
Yes, sir.
He's walking.
So it's not like I saw the thing. I'm like, oh, me, I thought it was fake when I saw it because for it to be a conversation, it means you people. I just thought it was fake. So I
You
didn't
know why?
even.
You know why I think it's not fake? Like it might be fake. I don't know.
Yeah.
But why I think it's not fake is that the conversation is not polar. It's not.
It's not a controversial.
controversial
Yeah.
enough.
So that
Like,
Yeah,
I
that's
feel
fine.
like if some people actually put that shit together, it
Yeah,
would be more
it would be more
controversial. The content would be more controversial.
Yeah,
It would be
it's
some
true.
wild
It's true.
shit.
It's true. It's true.
Like
It's true.
maybe
If
say
it
the
was actually
obedience are
deep,
dumb people,
yeah,
like,
that's
whatever.
true. If it was actually deep fake, that's true.
Like whoever, if this was deep fake and someone
The
puts
person
it
who
together,
puts it together is
come on,
stupid.
man.
Yeah, it's true.
I
It's
hope you
true.
don't get paid. You're
It's true. It's
balanced.
true. It's true. It's true. Your propaganda is really,
It's
really
common,
bad.
man.
Yeah, it's true. I believe. I understand your point.
Yeah.
I understand your point. It's mad. It's mad difficult. Pros. Let's see Twitter, and this takes me back to the Jonathan Majors issue, right?
Mm-hmm.
Oh, the Marvel guy, the Creed guy, the guy has been hot for a minute.
Having a good run.
The story came out on Saturday, last like a week ago, Saturday
He's been
morning, that he's been arrested.
for
Then
physical assault.
Twitter just ran wide, right?
Buy Marvel, high
My
BMF.
problem is, why do you people have energy for stuff like this? Because now the guy has denied it. There's so many narratives that he didn't do it, and people are still arguing on Twitter. We did it. Like, why is this thing consuming you? Do you understand? Do you understand what? Like, do you understand? Like, why is? Don't you have problems on your own? Don't you have books to read? Don't you have work? Are you not in school? Like, why is something like this consuming you
All those
that
things you
you have to
mentioned.
go on Twitter and start fighting people? So because someone said, he might be innocent, let's judge. People start attacking the guy.
All those things you mentioned don't give me a dopamine hit.
Okay.
I need to get it dope. I need to get these tweets off.
Yeah, man.
And
I need these retweets.
I need to be on Twitter acting like him is sense.
Yes.
Yes.
Being a moral judge.
Yes.
Moral judge. I'm better than
Yeah,
everybody.
I'm better than everybody.
Yes.
Yeah.
While my neighbor is your neighbor
Yeah.
is causing havoc in your neighborhood, but you can't face him.
Like,
Your family member.
like, why do you people?
Do you understand?
Or even you, self, you don't know that you are the toxic person.
I think another problem. I think I don't have any data. I think a lot of people don't have friends. A lot of people don't have offline connections with people.
Bro, I'm
If you
telling
do, you won't be online doing some of the things you do.
A lot
Do
of
you know the amounts of time we spend on our private chats? We literally spend more time than on social
Yes,
media,
now.
like chatting with each other.
When we
So
chat,
sometimes I just check the chat, I just see 400 messages. I say,
Exactly.
I don't know. Who don't talk
Yeah.
until
Yeah,
now?
exactly, because you know
that
why.
Ayo does not come to that chat.
No, I do. Sometimes I'll be working.
Sometimes
Yeah.
Ayo is.
It's
I know when Ayo is.
it's
busy.
whenever you and Nuru always do APC thing.
Yeah.
I have to say, oh my
Because
God.
we have.
No, it's Steve and
No,
Nuru.
it's me
Yeah,
and
Steve
Nuru.
and
It's me
Nuru,
and Nuru. It's-
Die or not, this.
So it's because we have
different.
offline connections, real offline connections.
Yeah.
We talk to people. That's why we're not on social media.
I mean, there was one
doing-
time. What were we talking about? I think it was football. We got so we sent Zoom
We
link.
sent Zoom link. That's true. In fact, about a week ago, we were just chatting. I'm like, I wanted to say it. I'm like, I missed that Zoom. Should we do it
Yeah,
again?
we should do that
We
Zoom
should do
and
it,
just
bro.
fight.
Oh, yeah, you're there now, bro. We were just
That day
talking-
was
just
wild. We were
gisting.
like 8 people. on Zoom.
You know what? Let's
Because
just do this thing on Zoom.
The chatting was too much. And we were not getting.
This is what.
They will not get into real
we were
time.
not getting.
This is what offline connection does to
Yeah.
people.
Yeah.
Like you're not online wasting being an idiot.
Honestly,
Yes.
do you understand? But you know the problem, especially in Nigeria, what is happening, and I guess that's the whole agenda. You know, post-COVID also caused it.
Yeah.
People are not meeting offline to have
Yeah,
conversations.
people are not. Oh yeah.
I appreciate post-football when we play football on
What?
Saturdays.
You sit down there.
That conversation, we have it for 2 hours,
yeah.
right? I live quite far from that place.
Yeah, so you
but
have to go earlier.
You understand?
Bro, I'm telling you,
when we
those
sit
are
down, we
offline
talk for like
conversations
an
that
hour,
matter.
we gist and
Yeah.
everything, right?
You know,
It helps.
it helps. It
But
really
a lot of
helps. A
people
lot
are
of people
not
don't
having
do these
those
things.
conversations. They're having
They
silo
don't.
conversations,
Yeah.
right? And what these
Oh.
platforms do is that they only encourage and
They encourage
reward
exactly.
people when you attack people.
Exactly.
So the
Toxicity.
spectrum, it's a
Yeah.
spectrum. On one side of the spectrum is ridiculousness.
Yeah.
So a guy can dress like a
Stupidity,
woman,
all those,
blah, blah, blah.
yeah,
So you look at all
clownish.
those clownish
True.
guys.
True.
On the other side is
It's
controversy.
Controversy. It's
So
true.
you have Daniel Rega on one side,
Yeah.
and then you have Chris Clown on the other
Yeah,
side.
it's true.
If you stay in the middle, you are not popping.
You are not popping.
You have
No,
to
you're not.
move-
Too. You're
You have
not.
to either move to one side
That's
or the
all-
other side. So as you're moving to
Osagie,
one
you
side,
said
it's
something.
rewarding you. If you're moving to the other side, it's rewarding you. When you come to the middle, you don't.
Sorry,
get
you said
rewarded.
it. You said it, and we're not going to mention names, but we mentioned names when you earlier talked about it about having shame.
Yes.
Don't just have shame.
And you know, on both sides,
On both
you don't
sides,
have
you don't
shame.
have shame. You can't have
So,
shame.
the number one rules of engagement. I had this conversation with my friend, right? Number one rule of engagement on social media is don't
Don't
have
have shame. Exactly.
What is now happening is that people bring those rules of engagement on social media to real life. So they
Yeah.
fuck around and
And
they
it
what?
gets.
They find out. I mean, is
Yeah,
that what they say? Fuck around and
So the more you fuck around,
Yeah.
the more you go and find
So
out.
you go find
you know,
out.
fuck around and find out. You know how you can gotcha somebody on social media.
Yeah,
so
yeah.
the fuck around and find out version is your boss sends you something, then you insult your boss in the group.
Yeah,
chat, then
yeah.
you get fired.
You easily.
So it's happening now.
So that
People
happens.
Yeah,
bringing
people are
the
taking
rules
that
of-
on Twitter energy and bringing it into
bringing
real
it to
life.
offline.
Yeah.
Number one rule on social media: do not have
Don't have
shame.
shame.
Once you don't have shame,
You go blow.
the platform rewards
Yeah.
you.
Because
I sent you that
you
video
said it
now. The
now.
guy Sam Vankney.
Yeah.
And how social media was created.
It does. It does actually.
It's crazy.
does.
We'll put it in the links.
Have you seen the
Platform
Twitter
part two.
algorithm? So they open the algorithm, so it now shows you how you can get viral very quick. So it's for likes, retweets, then replies. Likes get you more, they push out your tweets more.
So likes.
Likes, so it's not, yeah.
Do you understand?
So you just gonna say some crazy shit. Then,
Like I was telling you, my timeline is filled with mirror selfies of half naked women.
Yeah.
I do my own.
I guess I what do you call it? I engage with one or two.
I'm going to try to sneak one into my account. I said, no, cast and bind.
I don't have IG on my phone, so I don't even know what the fuck.
Cast and
If I
bind.
need IG, I have to go to my laptop and check it.
Okay.
But like that is what's like. So my own question is, okay, fine, it's feeding me this shit. I get it. I fucked up.
Yeah.
But my other question is, how many people are
Are
doing
doing
this
this thing
shit?
just to get because they know that it's working.
It's getting them. And
Yeah.
those like 2,000, 3,000.
Yeah, it's
Bro,
working,
You know, before
they
you
know.
couldn't get like 2,000 likes just like that.
Bro,
Now
It's
2,000,
working. Yeah,
3,000.
it's working.
It's crack.
crack.
This shit is
Yeah.
dopamine.
It is.
I haven't tweeted for like 2 weeks now.
Yeah, it is.
And
I think Twitter is the sanest, or my own timeline is sanest, but for me, TikTok is the worst.
I can't.
See,
I can't have TikTok.
I
on my
have
phone.
tried to fuck with that algorithm. You to come back. You don't. At one point, you just I was like, why? Why is
I can't
why
have
is this one
TikTok on my
dancing half
phone.
naked? Why?
Why is everybody dancing?
Because I think I do. So your
It's-
part to
I
move.
think it's timeless album. That's why everybody's dancing.
No, my brother. But why are people dancing?
Timeless
No,
just dropped.
first of all, you know when I started getting scared? I've been getting scared for a very long time. Even when we were doing this talk back then, I started talking about this thing. Like,
Yeah.
social media is crazy, right? But I started getting scared when I started seeing CEOs act like Instagram buddies.
Yeah.
You know that whole give them the phone and say go.
Yeah.
I'm coming out of my car. I'm
Yeah,
going to a meeting.
Yeah, but it
I'm
happened.
just like, come on, man. Come on, man. Really?
They just,
you know-
that's what our social media team told them, that we need to have more presence.
So you're now walking, you now meet somebody, you now go and sit down. And you're sitting down.
Our
And
brother-
someone is recording you, then you go back. Because for someone to record you, you give this person your phone. Okay, the person now records you. Say, like, how is this happening?
Get you.
It's
I
like
get you.
a
I know what
social
you're saying.
experiment.
I
Now,
get you, I get you.
everybody's dancing.
Yeah.
You don't want to dance. Are you not happy?
Why are you dancing?
I'm on Navele. Hey!
No, that's an artist.
Na 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 na
There's some people
na,
that
na,
don't even
na,
expect, like, young people can do it and have fun. Like, I have grown-ass men.
Age is nothing but a number now. Come on. Come on. Age is nothing but a number.
So I'm just old school.
Yeah, you're old school now. You people today listen to hip hop now. Our problem with that Jay-Z 96. Now, to like Jay-Z 96. Listen to Yachi. Listen to all these boys. Who's
Talking about the rap album, I wanted to mention Payback. Shout out to Payback. He
Yeah.
dropped his album, West
African Goats? Yeah.
Bro,
Good.
bro.
When did you drop it? Last week? This
He
week?
dropped on Friday. Yeah,
Oh,
last
Friday.
Friday.
The problem is that Friday was public,
Friday
was public holiday. So
Yeah.
But bro, like shout out to him. You guys need to listen
After
to that.
After Lady done his album, I'll listen to it.
Yeah.
the mixing is dope, fam. I love it.
Like the guy wore
it was a
his,
concept.
he wore his emotions
Yeah.
on his sleeves.
Conceptual album.
You know, man, there's a record called Downfall to Headies, where he actually talked about like the last time he attended the Headies because he was nominated.
He
took
entered
the
Downfall.
to
For
the
real?
Headies. Yeah.
Yes, Baba.
You know, then the chorus goes something like, you know, I could have asked someone for money, but I have too much pride like my father had. And so he couldn't also ask people for help. You know, connected to his dad,
Yeah.
dad dying. It was
The
crazy.
guy's pen game is mad. Sha.
His pen game is mad. He sang, he rapped. West African Goat, dope album. One
Yeah.
of my albums of the year.
After Timeless, I've been definitely. His in voice. I've been chasing the bag.
That's after Timeless. After
Rap don't they sell now. Sha. Shout out to all rappers. Declan Rice. You know.
Yeah. Shout out to
They started digging
Black.
that stuff about the guy. Have you seen it?
What?
They said
that
the guy
what?
has some bad tweets back in the days. They started digging it
Oh,
up.
the Mode Black.
Yeah.
Everybody had bad tweets. It's deleted
No, I didn't
it.
have.
Eh?
I didn't have.
I don't said P. Your
No, no,
old
no,
and
no,
your old and
That was not me.
Allah. Things are day. Things,
bro.
all
You know
things
the
are
funny
passed
thing?
away.
I used to sit down and I was like, who the fuck is this guy? And I didn't know it was
It's
Steve.
part of the truth.
But let me
It's
tell
not
you something.
criticizing.
When you don't have shame,
Steve was
Steve
mad.
do not have shame
Yes,
back
now.
then.
Steve,
When
what
you
was it?
don't-
Was it poverty? What was it? You went poor.
no,
How
it
you
was
know? You
just.
check your account that time.
You were just getting shit off.
Yeah, it was just.
Bro, it was wild.
It
No,
was-
that's early
bro.
2000s. People used to just get shit
Bro,
off. Then
it
go
was-
fuck.
This
it was-
no,
bro, it
back
was-
then this shit was toxic.
Osagie, it was getting engagements. Simple.
You see stories at the end of the day.
See,
now.
bro,
It was getting engagements.
um,
I don't understand. Not me still one day say, what am I doing with this shit?
just shut
It was
it down.
Waja actually.
Waji found out it was
No,
you.
it wasn't like
She nearly found out.
So I interviewed her, and I've met her like 4 or 5 times, and she already knew me. She was like, "What's your Twitter handle?"
You couldn't.
I'm like, "I'm not on Twitter." So I was going home. I was in Beirut. I'm like,
How can I
"How can
tell?
I
How
have
can
something
I?
I'm not proud of?" And while we're on net, Osagie was always said, Osagie was always said, use your name. I remember my Skype was something trigger. Osagie is like, use Steve Diddy.
No, everybody has
Something,
his
something,
bag.
I had
something.
to teach this motherfucker
Email-
about personal branding.
Emails. My email was like, use Steve Diddy. So I'm like, this Steve Diddy is sweet safe for mouth now. Make her use them for everything. And I always had a Steve Diddy account that I just opened it with Steve Diddy. I wasn't using it. I was like, you know what? Let me go back to that handle. So if you check this Twitter, even when it has been open for a while, I started tweeting in 2012. That's when I started using this particular one. Before then, it was the other one. And that's, I think, a phone company said they want to buy it. I'm like, okay.
Oh, really?
I said, I sold it now. I sold it.
Badu.
See me bad. You see me bad for me.
I see you.
Yep.
What else did they talk about? Interim government.
Interim government.
Hey, I know
This whole, wait, this
So I don't understand it.
What is going on?
I don't get it. And this country don't tire me.
I think
Nigeria's a plot.
Because you know what? I was thinking about it. So if PDP had won the election,
bro,
I would have said, okay, maybe I don't know. You are APC is the government in power. APC won the election. Who is that forming interim? Do you know what it is to form an interim government?
it means that they are not going to acknowledge.
The only interim government what's the meaning of interim government? Please explain. You want to explain something? You are going somewhere with that.
No, so the interim government means, right,
A placeholder now.
a system where you select a group of people
To lead.
run the government,
Okay.
right, for a period of time.
So that's
till
so
a president is elected. It might now be by appointment
Or
it
by
might be
election.
run
Okay.
another
Election.
election.
So
whatever.
was DSS trying to tell us that there's a possibility of a military coup?
That's my question, right?
See, I don't like to
Because
hear
you said
military
it on-
coup. I don't like to hear
Yeah,
it.
it's
Very
No,
triggering.
it's
triggering.
triggering,
Very
it's triggering, it's
triggering.
triggering. It can never happen in Jesus' name.
Amen.
Amen.
Because this
Yeah.
garden where we did now, Omo.
And me, I know the people know podcast before.
What is fascinating is, as you've mentioned, the government in power now is ruled by the ruling party is APC,
APC.
Yeah.
right? The party
That won the election.
that won the
is
election
APC.
is APC,
So who?
right?
Yeah.
They've given the winner a
The certificate of return.
Yes.
Fine.
They
There's
moved him into the
There's a
temporary
court-
house.
There's
He
a
gets
court-
security briefings.
Yes.
There's a court case. I mean, pending. The case has not even started.
It has not even started.
But you
But it's
know,
a court case. It's just what people are doing
other
legally.
parties
Parties
have moved
to
have-
court.
Yes.
They're not saying let's protest. They're not even. They've not. No party has come out to publicly say to
There's only one
encourage.
party that has protested. The party that won.
They protested again.
And the one
Oh, yes,
protesting
that. Nothing should happen to
that
them.
people should accept it. See, they've given you certificate of return.
Nigeria is a plot.
We've accepted it.
You understand?
I don't understand.
Nigeria is a plot within a plot.
What is happening?
I
I
mean-
know what is happening.
So now,
And
people
DSS
from
and
the
DS.
party
Yes.
are now holding banners and going up. Before you
Yes.
even go to DSS, people on the parties are now holding banners and saying
We must
say
accept
no to interim
Interim
government.
government.
I want to know who said they must be an interim government. Like I said in the group when I put in the policy group, I said there might be something that we don't know.
There's something the DSS is doing, but if the DSS knows something, DSS cannot be acting like a social media influencer. If you know something,
Kai.
you are the secret service.
Some people are saying
Go
that,
and
come
do
out,
this thing
bring out
secretly.
evidence and
I
let
don't
us know.
understand.
Let Nigerians know that this is what is happening.
What is happening? What did they happen? What did they saw?
They're gonna do.
What did they happen for this country now?
They do interim challenge. Interim challenge.
Nigeria don't
I know I'm tired.
I'm tired.
Interim challenge.
Everybody hold your own banner.
Say
Hashtag.
there might be something in the offing, but we don't know yet. So what the fuck is that?
Nigeria don't tire me.
No shame.
Make
shame.
certain I cannot come soon.
No shame.
Look, make certain I cannot come faster. I beg you, in the name of God.
He should come. Let
You
this
should come.
guy come. Let him
See,
become
you
the
agree?
president.
Yes. Swear him in. Let
You people know my stance now. Everybody knows I voted for Peter Obi. But you know this court thing, you know I don't like it.
Yeah.
I'm just looking, make president just focus, make it just do. For election will come another 4 years, make we see what we fit do. You know something? So me, I don't even the court thing, me, I don't. But you can. It's also a part of the democratic process.
Yes.
Courts.
You can go to
This
Yeah,
man
you
is
have to
doing
go to
this thing
court.
democratically, legally.
The reverse.
Why is it an issue?
You have to go to court.
I don't understand.
Yes. You have to go to
This
court.
thing shouldn't be troubling anybody now. If APC knows that they won the election, well, let them go to court.
Bro, I'm watching a Netflix series, right? It's called Bogan. I
Do
started.
you watch Netflix? I thought you said Netflix series are cheap,
No,
low quality.
I told you that they are hidden gems. So
Okay, you said they're hidden gems.
You know why that night agents that you said we should watch?
Ah,
I
still
just-
was cooked on the group this
No,
way.
but
but-
for
You know-
guy
you know
3
what?
days, I'll just sleep, wake up, they don't cook
Steve had to
me.
come and say, you know, he had to go on Twitter and say,
They will cook him.
Then cook me.
What's that mean?
They cook. I'm not gonna lie, I'm getting cooked. Oh my god.
So,
Bro, I don't wake up, they don't talk. Even today, this morning, they cook me again.
and then cook you. You know when I know a show is not
man.
good on Netflix? when Netflix is promoting the shit.
Let me
out
tell
of
you the
show.
problem with night agents.
So you're saying,
know, when-
so you're saying the justices are not
Osagie, let me
good.
tell you,
So when-
Osagie.
sorry, hold on.
So you're saying the justices are not good.
Once I land on Netflix, it starts showing me Night Agent as homepage. Once Netflix is pushing a show,
But it's their own show now.
It's their own show.
that's what I'm saying. It is never good.
Osagie, should I tell you the problem?
You know the shows that are good. I'll give you shows. The hidden gems.
Should
There's
I tell you the
one
problem?
Borgen.
Let me
go
tell you
back
the
before
problem with Night
finish.
Agents.
I was mentioning this thing for a reason.
Oh, yeah, no.
There's a show called Borgen. It's Danish. It's from Denmark.
It's always the foreign movies. There's one I'm
The
watching
Euro-
now.
See, the
The
Euro.
Trip.
the-
There's a Norwegian film.
It's going to be
The
solid.
Trip is mad.
Eh-heh.
Mad. The Trip
going
is a
to be
Norwegian
solid.
film. Mad.
So this one is Danish. It's about the parliamentary system, the prime minister, etc. etc. Bro, I'm seeing how people run government, and I'm like, this is so simple.
Yeah.
There's a lot of bickering. There's a lot of back and forth.
Yeah.
Oh, you're not going to be on my side. Oh, we need more people on this side. So in Denmark, there are the liberals, there are the modest, and then there are the people, the moderates.
Yeah.
Right. So she's trying to get more people on her side to hold the chair. It's fantastic. She rides a bicycle to the parliament.
Mm-hmm.
It's mad, and I'm just looking at it, and I'm like, this thing can be very simple, and conversations are hard, and everything is just so simple. Why can't Nigeria be like this?
Because we're a complex country. We can't
We
complex
like the
country.
gas bills.
We're a complex country. Even the way we are set up, we can't do it.
You guys should check it out. It's called Borgen, Borgen. 3 seasons. now.
Samson, just send me the link to
The
download.
reason, I think
They will arrest you one day.
this
This
night
is
agent,
Nigeria.
the only problem I have with night agent because the only problem I have is it's a cheap series. Like it's not they didn't put a lot of money into the production, right?
You know that's what.
And that's why
that's what
the
Yomi.
plot.
That's what Yomi.
That's
it was
what Yomi Kazi
Kazim
was saying. That's what the plot
review
did
I
not
was
stretch
reading.
out. The plot is good. The difference between this Netflix and HBO is that HBO will have a lot of behind the budgets to put subplots in between the plots.
Okay, so this one, the execution is the problem.
So the problem with this one is just a street plot. Once everything just happens, it's just you just figure it out. Homeland is one. See, Homeland
It's complex.
is complex. That's why we like it.
Yeah.
It's complex. The ability to just bring complex things
24.
together. 24.
The Americans.
You understand me?
Nah,
Bro,
come on,
you
man.
two down, you watch one episode, you be like, bro,
Bro, I watched.
Is
I watched
Designated
seasons of
Survivor
Americans
good?
in like
Dense.
10 years.
That is dense.
Is Designated Survivor good?
So
I didn't
it
watch
started.
it.
So it started good. The writing became bad.
Okay.
Then the writing now became
good
good.
again.
So my wife and I started it.
Yeah.
I know. I can tell when the writing of a show becomes bad, and I don't have any mercy.
Yeah.
I leave it. The only show I had a mercy for, and I suffered for it, is Fear the Walking Dead.
Yeah,
I
I left you.
gone
I
in.
left you. You were gossiping. I
Bro,
left you.
Pain.
me, I don't move
But
on.
then
Yeah.
the writing now-
Now you move on. Almost the
Yeah,
same
I'm
time.
done.
the writing
fam.
now became better.
Yeah.
But Designated Survivor, it was good. Writing became bad. My wife stuck with it. Then the writing became better. She told me.
Yeah.
So if you can stick with
If
that,
I'm watching one now, and Hannah, right? It's not really. I like the plots.
that's Amazon Prime.
It's Amazon, right? I like the plots,
Prime,
right?
yeah, Prime Video.
But you can see that is really not that expensive. The production is not expensive. It's just they're just running. It's just
Are you watching Fairy Feral?
no. You've
It's
not,
on Prime. You should
you've not
check it
sent
out.
to me. Okay.
You should check it out. It's really good.
All right. I'll try and check it. out.
There's some good stuff on Prime. There's the one that what's his name? This guy that did Scarface. What's his name now?
I'm only right now. The only thing I'm
Al
Pacino.
Al Pacino.
the only thing I'm
called,
doing is CIA, FBI.
Is it
the
the
one
Jew,
where they're killing the Nazis.
Jew hunters or something like that?
Hunters. This is one. You love it.
Yeah, I think
I'll
season
love
2 is
it,
almost
I'll
out.
love it,
Or
I'll
maybe
check
out.
it.
I
It's
can't
not.
remember.
I finished it.
Yeah, I like.
It's only after season 2 they ended it.
Okay.
Okay, I'll go on
Hunters
to
is
the
really
Hunters.
good.
Okay, all
Yeah.
right, no problem.
It's set in like the 70s,
All right,
but
I'll
they're
watch it.
killing Nazis.
They're killing Nazis
So
over
they
Killing Nazis
here.
or Nazis are killing.
No, they're killing. They're fine looking for the Nazis. And
Oh, they're
killing
looking for
them.
Nazis.
So, you
Oh,
know,
I love
Nazis
it.
that ran to America that hid.
Oh,
and
I
Russia
love it.
integrated Nazis now.
Oh, yes.
Yeah,
man.
I know. I love it.
The
I love
smart,
it.
the scientists and all those
The
ones.
smart scientists.
Yeah, they
and
took
all
them in. Yeah.
So you have these Jewish guys. There's a set of them.
So they're
now
looking for-
taking out the
oh.
The
Nazis.
beginning of that series is mad, where that guy was like the third most powerful man in America.
Yeah.
Then one girl now came. So one guy, he was working in the White House. He now introduced his wife that, meet my wife, sir. They went for, it was a barbecue party.
Yeah.
That girl was she was a Jewish survivor of the Nazis.
She remembers.
She saw that
the-
guy, she started going crazy.
She just started shaking, going crazy, looking at him.
The man bring gun, he
The
killed
man
everybody.
the
He
man
killed
just looked
everybody.
at everything.
The man is a Nazi.
He's a Nazi, bro.
Well,
He's
yeah,
a Nazi.
integrated
He has
as
like an
integrated.
American.
So he killed everybody in the party.
Bro, before he even killed, the woman was freaking out. They tried to calm her down. The guy first just did a very deep sigh. Like all this
all this work
and-
and
I did that like
Pulled
number
out
3
his
in
gun,
America.
Killed all of them. Killed his children.
Killed his own wife.
He killed his own children too.
Yes.
I just said.
And shot himself too. So he looked as if he was a survivor.
Just said. like all this work
No,
of
for
integration
nothing.
I've done.
Bro,
all
this guy
for
was like number
nothing.
4. Was like number 4 in the country.
But did they get him? Okay, I'll watch it. I'll watch
Yeah,
Hunters.
sure,
I
Hunters.
started today.
It's really good.
When I saw that beginning, I
Al
was like,
Pacino.
Right.
bro,
Talking about America, Trump got indicted,
Yeah.
it's
which is like, as a Nigerian, that's like it's like a movie.
it's unheard of.
I mean, but a former governor who is now vying for
This
the
is a
seat of
president.
Omo is mad, sha.
This is a
President do 4 years. They make Peter
president.
come out. Too.
This is a president. I think this should be.
Because even a governor, he can't. Well, he happened to.
It happened
Kanu, sha.
to yeah.
But president, nah.
Like,
There's a certain sort
there's a
of
certain
respect
class,
and everything. They just
yeah.
push you.
Nigerian,
Why would you
yeah,
not do that?
Yeah.
Yeah, you're untouchable.
I feel it's the best thing that will happen to the Republican Party, because I feel if Trump,
You believe Big Joe can win the next 4?
no, but Big Joe, if he's running against Trump, he'll win because
If Trump,
Trump
comes,
is-
do you think if Trump comes back, he won't win?
he
This?
won't win. Big Joe, he's too controversial. He's too controversial.
You're
I
sure?
think-
Trump will not win. He's too.
I
He's
don't know,
too. They
Shabo.
can't.
If he,
But you
if
see
he
that. You see
won-
that Ron Santis guy.
Yeah, Ron
Ron
DeSantis.
DeSantis will beat Joe
Yeah,
because I think he's less baggage.
Joe has to.
He's younger now.
He's
Obviously,
younger.
First of all, Joe even has to win.
The primaries.
Democratic ticket.
That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
I think he will. He has too much
He's a
influence at
he's
this
a
point.
old
Who
So
else to come?
that's
All
the
those
thing.
guys,
Who's the next
Buttigieg,
person?
all
Is he
those
a-
guys.
As in, even now we are hearing of Ron DeSantis. But who are you hearing of in the Democratic Party? Nobody.
AOC.
No, she
You the
won't.
Chris.
Of course, I'm just joking. Man. She can't win now, obviously.
You know what I mean? So who are we? We are not, who's
Yeah,
the next guy?
6 months before, those guys who ran the last time, they'll come again.
Who ran the last time?
Buttigieg, Andrew Yang, what's the name of that lady? Not Kamala Harris, the other lady.
I know we are talking about the
Shout out to Kamala Harris. So she was in Ghana.
Yeah, man.
businesswoman.
Yeah.
What's her name again?
If I can.
Bloomberg. No, Abi. Sorry. It's Bloomberg.
Bloomberg,
It's
all of them
Bloomberg.
come
Yeah, all of them
again.
come back
Yeah.
again. Okay.
Yeah,
we
that's
dey
it.
watch.
Yeah, we did watch.
Yeah, we're watching.
All right, man.
Guys.
Hope you guys enjoyed this episode. It's all over the place.
It's
But that's why we call it loose
That's
talk.
why it's loose talk.
Yeah, if you it's
I
called loose talk.
understand.
You gotta
Come on,
love
man.
it.
Come on, man.
You
It's
gotta
not
love
straight
it.
talk.
So what are you guys? Well, let's do some quick recommendations. What are you guys watching?
The night agent.
The night apart from the night.
No,
Agent.
I'm
fuck
just
you,
joking.
nigga.
See,
I'm watching.
I don't even think you should put the night agent because anybody
I
that
know, I
loves
know, I
something
know,
has
I
seen
know,
the
I know.
night agent.
I
What
don't
else are you
know.
watching?
I'm watching Anna now. And after Anna, I'll watch The Hunters. That's it.
Okay, all right,
I'm watching Snowfall.
all right.
Yeah, it's about to wrap up
They
season
said
6.
this one is better than the last season.
Yeah, because this is the end now.
They said
Okay,
that
okay,
last
okay.
season was
They
very
said the
good.
last
Yeah,
season was
it was one kind.
Yeah.
I'm watching Orville. Orville is a comedy show. It's like Star Trek, but it's comedy. But they
Okay.
talk about some real issues. But they
About
don't.
Star Trek, but it's comedy.
It's like Star Trek, but it's comedy.
okay, so they're like in space and
They're in
shit.
space, but they use it to talk about like real topics like trans rights, gay rights, and everything.
In
but,
space.
but they don't use that. They don't use human beings as this thing. They use aliens.
Okay.
They are the subtle ways. They're actually very cool.
Okay.
I started watching Yellow Jackets.
Okay.
I want to give it a chance now.
Okay.
What am I watching again? I think that's the only thing now. Ted Lasso. Yeah, season 3.
I'm waiting for them.
Shout out to Zlatan. They owe Zlatan a big check.
Yeah, they played Zlatan. They played Wonder Banton.
No, I mean, no, Zlatan Ibrahimovic.
Oh, he's in the.
There's a character that he looks like Zlatan, behaves like Zlatan, has Zlatan tattoos, and they call him
wow.
Zava.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, I'm watching Strike Back.
I don't know that.
Yeah, it's a British series. It's like espionage. So the MI6 Black Ops for British. Then they have an American guy.
Damn.
It's done pretty well. I think in season 6 or so they now changed the main characters. So I just stopped there for now because it's annoying.
Yeah.
I hate when they do that shit.
Yeah, so I'm watching Strike Back. I'm also watching that new show Borgen.
Okay.
Yeah, it's a dope show as well.
I
I
also watched
what I
Swarm.
went. You know what I did? I just went to like Netflix and I went to like British shows and I saw the British shows and I added them to my list. Then went to
Yeah.
like Swedish shows, Danish shows, Dutch shows, so that's the only thing I
You
see
see
and I can
again.
watch. Because every other thing on Netflix is just they will just show me one Adam Sandler. Nah. I don't watch that. It's too cheesy.
Yeah. It's
But I
cheesy.
get a lot of people watch that.
That's
stuff.
what they watch.
why
That's what they
promote
watch.
it.
That's
I'm
not
just
what I'm
looking for
looking
like
for.
deep cuts.
Yeah. Same here.
Yeah.
Life is. I'm Swarm. I also finished Swarm recently. So
Okay, I haven't watched it yet.
Actually,
Should I?
it's cool. It's alright. Just to see the manners of the Bayhive. It's actually about the Bayhive. There's no,
Yeah.
this thing about it.
All right. Cool. Okay.
Thank you guys.
All right. So
Next
wrap.
week.
Catch you guys next
Bye-bye.
week. Ciao, ciao.
Thank you, Gochi.
One love.